Right. Oh, I remember. I remember that part. I was there for the part of him admitting that he killed her. Yeah, yeah. I had to purge him, and they deserve to die. A fuck. A fucking shark ate me. It's more like I guess we owe you an apology, Esmeralda. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, so Nick, Cernscape, yes or no? I'm just curious if I need to watch it. Okay. Right. Mm-hmm.
not working.
Jonathan usually plays stuff that's appropriate to the
Yeah, Jonathan's good DJing in my game. He's being well told. You did a pretty good job.
Hey guys, I got a phone call. I got to take this. I'll be back.
All right, later.
See you, dude. Oh wait, no, okay, left. Nick, so you're playing a Shadow Sorcerer, you said?
Yeah, that's my plan. I have the character rolled up. I just haven't. Well, I'm confused as to what my backstory is going to be, so I haven't thought about that too much. But it shows a hermit background.
So you can be with you know, if you're like the dude's sister, you can say you I'm giving you free reign to say like he already knew what he wanted, and you came in like this, so you can say that you've never even introduced yourself to him or something if you want. Just make up whatever you want for that. Like you don't.
Well,
If you want it.
I think I picked Urchin, right? So before I found the temple, I was just, so I don't know, Nick, you can throw some stuff to me. We can we're both basically, who knows, we've been out on our own doing shit. Maybe you're fucking in the woods and I'm stealing fucking loaves of bread for you or something.
Maybe you guys have been like, I don't know, like in it together since the beginning. But what's gonna happen is though I'm waiting on him to give me a little bit of his backstory for the Shadow Kai ideas, and then I was going to solidify it in an actual world thing. And it's gonna be as close to what he wants as possible. But he's probably gonna be something like this.
So the only thing that the only thing that I have to contribute to that, I think, which I'm cool with the background. I thought we were from some monastery or something, like in the Shadow Realm. And I was thinking
the descendants, because he said that all elvenkind in this world are basically watered down.
Okay.
They're kind of dying out at this point.
So we were, right? I mean, that's why the Shadow Kai left the Shadowfell to be. They were sent, because that's actual Raven Queen stuff. She sent people out to different realms to search for knowledge and history. It's just that all our people forgot where they came from mostly, and just over time forgot. And so this temple that my Monkuri, that we're from, is sort of the remains of that. The people that try to remember, so like the books like The True History of the Shadow Kai People or something. And I mean, and whether it's true or not, like, that's my religion. So like my guy thinks it's true.
So I was gonna have it be that yeah, you guys are living on wherever you wanted before this happened, but there was going to be a point to where someone in this organization had found you and took took you guys in, and then started raising you in this basically shadow organization.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I tried to steal from the fucking, the donation box in this rundown temple, and my brother Chalmers caught me and was like, and like inducted me into the true fucking secrets of the faith, and converted me into a monk.
Imagine that it's not a Shadow Kai society; it's a Raven Queen society. But you two have
yeah,
but this is
the elves that the Raven Queen took with
there
her.
Aren't going to be enough Shadow Kai in this world to make a whole organization, so I'm adding the religion itself in, and the reason you guys are immediately accepted and are like raised is probably because you guys are pure blood Shadow Kai, which isn't very.
Well, yeah, there's warlocks that have Raven Queen and stuff. I mean, you don't have to be a fucking Shadow Kai. It's just those were the people that she took with her to the Shadowfell.
I'm taking the religion, the original religion, and what I'm doing it is I'm trying to like a new cult for it. Based on the old one, and basically the Shadow Kai people are just as revered, are going to be revered as the actual religion. It's going to be a part of the new religion.
Well, so the religion or the cult is just called the Tower. Like that. They're just
thing is like the tower. This might be like a revamp of that.
hey, like I said, you could have whatever you want to be true, but I can have my religion. Okay, I get to pick my religion.
Well, you can have your religion. I'm telling you what the actual organization's going to be, like what the group that you guys are being accepted into is, because it's got to fit into somewhere on the map, and so we got to kind of make it where like I can like reasonably have enough people in it to like have ranks and stuff. Otherwise, it's going to be like 4 people.
So,
I mean, there could be as many people. Who knows? I mean, it's a
Yeah.
religion, so somebody's following it somewhere. I mean, they might not be real loud and proud about it, or on the down low, but obviously,
I am making this religion an official religion in a single city. Like it's like the official religion. It works because it's gonna be in Dolam, so it's gonna be in the place with like the craziest shit happening. A lot of very interesting religions popping up in there, so it's not too out of character. My question for you is: do you guys want to be from the swamp, where like the capital of that area, which it takes place in the swamp?
you asked that, but you said you thought the swamp would be a little too weird. Is what you said last time.
I thought about it.
Might be too hardcore or something.
I'm giving you the option of whether or not you want to be from it. So it definitely comes in with an idea that maybe you're gonna be scarred for life if that's where you're from. Like shit's not great there. But there's also an island city. It's the only other island city on the continent right off the south, called I think Valeri or something. I don't know. I gotta remember. I gotta look at the map. But that would be perfect for it. I don't know. That's where I was thinking to have the base of the actual like religion. Like there's the monastery. I was thinking of having like a whole abbey for it, like its own like kind of castle.
So Ben, just so you know, I have a whole list prepared for whenever Drax starts playing his recorder.
It's a recorder.
That's what a Thalar is.
God.
It's a fucking recorder. So it's like...
Oh my god! All right, so I just wrote the backstory of Rhea Kavana, the woman who took you in,
Yep.
and
she made me this recorder.
Yeah, perfect.
So
it's a recorder.
So, like I said, I'm proficient in musical instruments, but that is my my musical instrument of choice.
So, I was originally like writing her, and she was like, "Oh, she's a good person. She wanted to put morals into you." Then I read your sheet, and I was like, "She was a fun person," and so she lived her life like there was someone watching at all times. Like she wanted to entertain someone, and her whole thing was she was like, people are gonna look down on us, but fuck them. We bring joy to our friends and to our enemies. We'll fuck their shit up.
I really liked the one sentence I put about what was it? Appearance. The appearance.
I'm a goblin, yo.
Exactly. It's like, what more do you need to know? I'm a fucking goblin.
I'm a fucking goblin. Everyone's gonna know what I am when they see me.
Exactly.
No one's gonna be too happy.
But as you can see, a proud noble once gave me a beating, which as a goblin makes total sense.
Love that. It kind of gives you like a reason for why you want everything. I mean,
yeah.
No. I imagine I read over your ideals and your flaws and your morals and stuff. I read through all that, and I was like, yeah, all right, this is gonna work. We're gonna like reframe like reframe your master from being a fucking nice person. She's gonna be chaotic neutral.
Yeah. Oh man, it's fucking hilarious. It's like, well, make a performance roll. Let me pull out one of the 2 recorders I have, good or bad, depending on the roll. You get like hot cross buns or something, or you get this. There's your bardic inspiration, dude.
D2.
Because I chose the inheritor background, I have so many fucking instruments.
There are just words in your sheet that I don't know what they are.
Such as?
All right, I'm gonna go pull it up.
Yeah, I have
will-
my XML up right here. I'm just curious.
Oh, I don't remember the words. Is the thing. They were so weird.
Are you talking about like the instruments?
I assume they're instruments, but you know what? These things could literally be typos, and I would never know. Actually, I looked one of them up, and one of them literally, when you look it up on Google, it says it's mud.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So
Like the
so
glower.
the glower is a musical instrument.
Okay.
The lar,
Can you?
which is the recorder. A
Oh, okay.
glower is a I'm pretty sure it's a horn of a beast that's like a trumpet.
I look up glower. It says a soft mud, and I was so confused as to why that was in your inventory. Go ahead and give yourself ornate mask.
Oh yeah, I need to do that.
Oh, so Ben, I was planning down the road to multi-class into Warlock, but here's the fun thing. I want to pick Archfey, but Corvus thinks it's the Raven Queen. There is a Raven Queen, but I just don't much like the Raven. I think it might be UA anyway, but it's probably Raven Queen is actually probably better for like a Hex Blade or something. I think the Arch. So I don't know if you want to make it since we're in the Feyland that maybe it's not really the Raven Queen, but you know, he thinks it's the Raven Queen as his patron. So you know, could be, could not be. I don't fucking know. It doesn't matter. I thought with Archfey it would be fun because if you wanted a switcheroo, you could, or it could be the fucking. I mean, who the fuck knows with patrons, right?
At what level are you thinking of multi-classing?
Oh, probably not for a while. Probably not
For a
till
while. How about
five.
this? If you
Maybe
give me the
five.
creative license to do so, how about I just don't tell you?
I'm saying that's fine. I'm saying Corvus is going to believe it's the Raven Queen, but whether it is or it isn't really important, right? That's what he believes.
I was always gonna take your
Totally not.
backstory and try and then do whatever I want. So I just hope you know that.
It could totally not be. Like,
So,
I mean, how the hell is he gonna know? It's like some all-powerful or super powerful patron being like, he can say whatever the fuck it wants, and he's like, okay.
Do you get the society that is with like the knowledge-looking society? It's kind of like the Cobalt Soul from Critical Role. So you got your own society now that has something, and they've confirmed something for you. They sure worship something called the Raven Queen.
Right. So yeah, it's that thing that, I mean, you know, he's a monk of the fucking, you know, and like studied that, and so when he makes you know, he's trying to like do his best to fucking complete whatever he thinks the fucking Raven Queen sent him to do, which is either that she'll come back to gather them up and collect the knowledge, or that they'll travel to the Shadowfell. You know, that part's not really clear. But he's going to try to keep doing what he thought the Raven Queen sent him and his people to do all those years ago. But, you know, time kind of mixes things up, so how close on they are to the actual fucking thing the Raven Queen wanted him to do is really, you know, they wrote some stuff down, but, you know, it's like telephone. Who the fuck knows?
You also got to remember is that in a lot of different worlds, you know, they have like world-changing events that involve gods fighting, and sometimes the hierarchy gets changed around, and the conditions get changed around for what's going on in God world.
Yeah, and the Raven Queen's weird because she's only a demigod. She's not even exactly a god, but she's fucking kind of inscrutable, hanging out, and like nobody really knows what her fucking deal is. Like, oh, I did have one request for the background. The urchin, like one of the things you get is a small pet, like a mouse or something. But I wanted a crow named Pip. It's not like a familiar. It's just a crow, right? It's just
named Pip.
Yeah.
Give you a deal.
A deal.
What class are you again? A monk?
Yeah.
Maybe this is mean. Maybe I should just let you have the crow. I was gonna say if you could animal hand, I'd give you any pet you wanted. Well, yeah, you can probably have a crow. It's probably fine. You're not gonna get a lot out of it, but you can have it.
No, yeah, it's mostly just for decoration. I mean, it's part of the background. Says you're a street kid, you get a little pet.
I'll make you a deal. I will give you
Just a fucking pet, really. He just eats seeds and hangs out.
give you a deal. I will give you a pet, but you have to remember that that pet's there, and you have to roleplay that pet being there. And if you don't, then I'm gonna assume the pet either flew away, or if like you don't feed it, it's going to die.
Dude, it's his buddy Pip that he's been
Yeah.
feeding off the streets.
To make it work and make it fun, you can
And
use
I'm
it.
back.
Welcome back.
Oh, welcome back.
What's happening, Pizzo?
Not
Um,
much.
My only question, Jar, is great. Now I call you Jar.
All right.
Fuck, I forgot what I was thinking. All right,
Your
yeah.
only
My only thing
question-
is, thank you. My question is, do you want to be from the city that you that the cathedral or whatever is going to be in, or do you want to have been found in a different place?
I don't know. What does Nick think? Nick, what do you think? Where are we from?
That
I don't
is,
know.
I don't know. That's hard to say. I mean, are
Let me
we
open the
one?
map.
Are we vagabonds? Or, have we been in a city? Is it in a city? Is it in a small town? If it's like
got
a city,
both.
then
Choose
probably it makes more sense.
My other question for you is: do you guys know your parents? Do you want to know your parents? Do you care if you know your parents?
Our parents.
Well,
Our
at
parents
least,
were killed.
It makes my life a lot easier if you don't.
well, so here's what so again for the urchin background, you have a pet mouse is deep, and then you have a token to remember your parents by. So that would be, I suppose, my how much do I know? I don't know. I have a token. I don't know if it's a locket or a fucking, thing. But we don't have to know anything about them or remember them.
We discussed that you guys are like cursed to forget. So like you wouldn't even really like know your parents to begin with if you were older like than like 200.
I mean, to me, a token to remember your parents by means the motherfuckers are dead. So
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Or AK nuts are not appearing in this fucking story, right?
Yeah, all right, easy. Okay. So that's fine. I'm looking up the map right now. I'm looking at where would be a good place. You guys are going to be Wraith Lore students, and you guys are probably going to might have the easiest time on the first night.
When are you starting your game?
When Garrett's ends.
Oh, I didn't know if he was like done with it.
5,000 years from now.
Well, we all know
Maybe a
Garrett
week
likes to
after.
talk a lot.
What?
Well, I mean, we have to take out an elder brain and some demon lord.
Damn demon lords.
So that's
Well,
a lot.
that's interesting.
Yep.
There is one dungeon left before I plan on ending.
Dungeons.
Surrounded by.
Anyway,
nothing but
who
enemies.
is ready to get started?
I'm
Okay.
I'm ready to get started.
Super rare.
Uh,
I like. Yeah.
all right. So last time, let me share the map out with everybody. Back on classic. Feeling that classic spirit coming out. So last time, Argon Vostold, you fought. So you continued your exploration of this sort of ancient, decrepit, dead mansion. On the second floor, you didn't get very far until you ran into a trapped hallway, which summoned this magical stone wall to split the party in half. And then all these phantom warriors started just emerging from the ether to attack. There was a fierce battle, half the party trying to destroy this wall, the other half just trying to live through this assault. But finally, you made it. And you killed the phantom warriors, destroying their spirits, and took a little short rest on the second floor of this mansion while you decided what you wanted to do. During the short rest, you got wind of some Vistani that had appeared, sort of hearing their thick accents, and maybe seeing one right around the back through the window, and then Dorian's sense of smell, sort of supernaturally enhanced sense of smell, could smell the distinct smell of Vistani on the air. So without too much planning, the party just decided to run. Actually, just Dorian decided to run through the hall, and this shadow dragon that's haunting the main hall gave chase, chasing him out onto the balcony of the chapel. And Dorian made it to the stairs, these sort of narrow staircase that you're not sure if this dragon can fit down or not. The rest of the party, when that happened, they just said fuck it and tried to run out the front door. And they got about halfway through the hallway when this huge dragon swooped down from behind them, roaring and sort of generally being scary. And that's where we're at.
Big things, guys. Don't back out.
So
We're not going anywhere, dude.
the party that's in the main hall, before you, the doors are kind of still hanging open from where you entered, and outside you see a group of Vistani. The same sort of group of Vistani thugs who came for Van Richten. Behind you, there is a enormous shadow dragon flapping and bearing its
I think it actually shot
shadowy
us with
fangs.
some fucking black mist or something.
Well, that was what we call a cliffhanger. It actually
Oh.
had to dash to get where it is. So it's the party's turn. What does the party want to do?
Run out the fucking
Go
door.
outside.
Okay, you all
Right.
run out the front door and slam the door behind you.
Holy shit,
Right.
that's a dragon.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know what fucking hell is gonna wait out here, but it's not gonna be as scary as what's in there. Dangerous maybe, but not as scary.
Before you see this gang of Vistani. They saw sort of like, grab their crossbows and put their hands on their swords when they see you running out.
They didn't see the giant fucking dragon behind us.
It's dark in there.
Gotcha.
They're stupid.
Esmeralda steps forward.
God damn it! Don't go in there! Holy shit! There's a dragon.
She just sort of looks you up and down. A dragon.
Yes, a shade dragon. It tried to kill us.
Hi.
She sort of nods her head. Oh, so then the legends are true.
They are true. Don't go in there and see for yourself, woman.
Dorian, what are you gonna do while this is going down?
Well,
You're like in the chapel area.
since I don't know that there's a dragon there, I'm going to go this way. And then peer through there. See if it's anything.
Okay. Make a perception check.
It looks like a
Um,
plus sign stuck there. Emmerich.
All you see is shadows moving creepily across the wall. But no, you don't see a dragon.
How
Although
smart
you can
am
sort
I?
of hear the echo of this.
Well, I was just rolling an intelligence check to see how smart Dorian is, and he's average. So I guess I'm going to go this way.
Okay. So what do you want to do? You look through the door. I mean, you don't see anything.
I guess I'm heading this way to the entrance.
Okay. I mean, you realize you're gonna die, right?
Well, I mean, my character does not know. Like Dorian does not know there's a fucking dragon in there.
Okay.
And the last he heard was, "There's people out
Make
front."
a Constitution saving throw, DC 20.
I'm dead.
You know you're gonna die, right?
That's about as blunt a warning as you can give.
Well, I mean,
Funniest thing I ever heard Nick say.
well, I'm just saying the character doesn't know that there's a dragon in there. I'm just saying.
I got you. So outside, you hear a roar and a sound. It's not like an explosive burning sound, but it's sort of a high-pitched. Think of like a phaser on Strahd. That kind of sound, and there's sort of a guttural, howling scream that's cut short.
Oh shit! What?
Ah, fuck.
Oh my
Someone
god! What was
one-
that horrible?
Hey, Del Casal, I need you to open the door.
Wait, which door?
The one
right
you're-
behind us.
Yeah.
I thought we
Yeah,
just,
you're-
I thought we just ran
Just-
away
just-
from that place.
Yeah,
I
but
know, I know.
man just got
Can you
turned
take
up
a
by
step?
that dragon. You didn't hear him
Take a
whimpering?
step, get out of the way. Get out of the way. I need to just take a look inside. I just.
I'll just kick the door open with my foot and like stug. All right.
Can you heal?
Uh,
I wouldn't want to be. I wouldn't want to be looking through that door. Is the thing. I don't know. What is the? First of all, what are the Vistani doing right there?
well, so it's dark, so I don't know if shadow dragons need dark vision to see me or not. I'm really,
I
I
would
mean, probably.
highly
I
doubt
don't know.
Yeah, I think it would be able to see.
dragon.
I mean, only if it has like true sight or something, which maybe it does. What the do I know about shadow dragons?
So, yeah, I mean, you can make like an I don't know, an Arcana or check or something, or nature maybe. Yeah, I mean, what do you know about shadow dragons? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, did it appear that it could see me in darkness when I was in there before?
Make a roll.
Yes.
What would that be? Perception?
Uh,
or...
Sure. Yeah, percent. If you were trying to judge whether it could see or not.
Oh, boo.
Dark in there.
Let's see. It's hard to know, but it did. I mean, it did it. I'm trying to remember the actions. It did seem to come after you when you made your way through that hallway. Right before you ran down towards the giant spiders. So you're not sure if it heard you or saw you or what.
Okay.
Hey, Dorian, jump over into the other channel with me real quick.
Okay.
Hey.
Mhm.
So, it's up to you what you want to do. I mean, like, your character doesn't have to be dead if you don't want it to be. If you want to create a new character, you can. The way this Shadow Dragon's breath works, when it reduces you to 0 hit points, you're dead, and you rise as a zombie under its control. Technically, you could be a revenant, or because the dragon, the shadow, the real dragon
Mhm.
is actually a lawful good creature.
Right.
So, I mean, you could say that you're really under that thing's control, and he wants to do good. You tell me what you want to do.
I don't know, man. I'll be honest with you. I'm just saying,
Okay.
like, and this isn't like jab about being dead or anything, because it doesn't bother me one way or the other. I was just saying, like,
Mhm.
Dorian would not know that there was a dragon in there, because the last he
Dude,
saw.
I'm totally cool with that. And I'm just saying, if you want to create a new character, you can, or if you want to say that you're a zombie and you're under the influence of whatever this fucking crazy dragon is, you could do that too. And that way, you could just, I mean, you could be a zombie and keep playing
Right,
as Zombie Dorian,
zombie
But you don't have
werewolf.
to.
Dorian.
Zombie werewolf Dorian.
I'm gonna roll a d20.
Okay.
10 or higher, I'll stay as Dorian. Lower, I will just roll a new character. Okay, apparently
Okay.
I'm zombie Dorian.
And the idea is that I mean, maybe that, like, maybe if there's a way to restore you or something, I don't know.
Right.
But it's up to you.
Yeah.
So let's say for your zombie form,
Uh-huh.
basically you just can't die, like,
Right.
unless you're like completely obliterated.
Mhm.
And let's say that the curse of the Night Mother is basically gone because you're undead now. You're
Mhm.
not a
We
living
replaced
creature.
one curse with another.
Right.
Excellent.
Well, just I'm saying let's just
No,
not
no.
worry about that.
I know. I'm just making the joke. It's like
Yeah.
this curse is
And,
more powerful than that one.
And you're driven to actually to help this dragon.
Okay.
So I might give you some messages on like what it wants you to do.
Mhm.
But all you know is it's kind of said to you the same thing that the thing said to Josh, and that was my knights have fallen into darkness. Save them if you can. Show them the light they have lost.
Okay.
And now you're just an undead, and you're not sure what happened.
Okay.
Anyway, going back over.
Okay.
And then he just like interchanges them like a toy system.
Jesus.
Okay, outside. What are you guys? What's happening?
We were just having a
Well-
little conversation with the Vistani. They
Okay.
seem nice.
Yeah, they don't.
They do
seem like
not.
they're gonna
They do
kill
not
us.
really seem nice.
I'm gonna ask them what are you guys doing here? Why
Yeah,
y'all congregating here at the same time? Seems like a strange place to come,
Esmeralda says, "Well, we could ask you the same thing, couldn't we?"
Well, you could, but I asked first, so it's polite to answer.
Yeah.
Looting a castle.
She says, "Well, it seems like we have similar interests.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
What are
came
you here
seeking a
looking for?
bounty.
For what?
We came seeking a reward."
what's the reward?
Oh, wait, is Van Richten here?
No, Van Richten, you don't see him. Wait, are you asking her?
Yeah, what are you trying
Yeah, I
to?
said
What are you
about-
trying
go
to
ahead,
search
Van
for?
Richten.
Hold on. Sorry, I guess I'm saying, are you asking him about Van Richten, or are you asking her
Yeah.
about the reward?
So she's here, well, both at the same time. I'm like, oh, why? Is this where you're bringing the dude? Like,
She says, now, boys, one at a time. You don't know about the reward.
No.
nah, we're just here for fun. Looks like a cool place to be.
She says, you're a liar.
Yeah.
Well, what?
I've
what do
been
you
telling
mean?
him that for a while.
How do you call us liars?
It's very astute of you.
She says, I can respect that. Well, let's just say I'm here for fun, too.
All
Oh,
these
well,
lies and receipts. I can
then-
tell you for one thing, woman. You enter in there with this group of people you have with us, and you will perish. That beast behind the doors is ferocious, and it will get you.
She says, well, fair warning, thank you.
You're
Or
rude.
do
Nice
you think
people.
maybe we should
fight
team up and slay the beast?
She
Maybe our
says,
forces together would fare better.
well, we don't know what each other's course is.
We told you we were here just exploring.
I'm trying to loot a castle.
She says, I understand. Distrust. Well, I don't mind being straightforward. We're here to find a sword.
Who are you finding a sword for?
Well, technically, I guess the highest bidder, but that would be Lord Strahd. Seems he's really interested in retrieving his.
I'm gonna tap Delxal on the shoulder. Hey, Delxal. I'm whispering, so it's hopefully not audible. Hey, Delxal, we gotta do something about this. They can't get that sword.
I say we let them go deal with the dragon, or rather, the dragon will deal with them.
I want to talk to the group away from the
By all
Masani.
means, allow them inside.
Listen, let them go in, and we'll see if the tides are looking good for them, and they're killing this dragon, and maybe we just pop in there and help the dragon a little.
What if the dragon like works with them because they serve Strahd?
Do you think that thing, like Strahd, has his brother's sword supposedly stuck somewhere in it?
Yeah, correct. Man, that thing's crazy. They tried to eat us. I don't know. Like, do you want them by? What are we gonna do if they just walk in and they just keep walking? Are we gonna go in after them? Also, I'm
I
pretty
mean,
sure.
at least provide a good distraction.
Did you guys notice that like there were like Dorian's probably dead?
Yeah, I did notice that.
This isn't great.
I'd say we should probably talk to him a little bit first, though, before we execute any. Hey,
I still want to know where Van Rick is.
Esmeralda, you said you're here to get a sword for Strahd, huh? See that?
You say while you've been talking amongst yourselves, she's sort of ordered her people to go and sort of like flank the area and go and look further away. I mean, she heard you talking about a dragon. She's well,
Kill her right now.
she doesn't seem to be too interested in fighting a dragon.
All of the people left, we could kill her right now.
Hey,
If you
hold
wanted
up,
to,
I'm killing. Hey,
It would be
so Esmeralda, you said you're here to get that sword and you're going to sell it to Strahd. See, that's kind of a problem for me.
And why is that? It's his sword.
Well, yeah, but I really don't think. I mean, you could sell that sword to somebody else. Strahd, not the right person to give that sword to.
Well, are you making a counteroffer?
yeah, she's selling it for the highest bidder.
Yeah,
She said that.
what
She said
what can we offer you for that
I
sword?
mean, she doesn't have it.
Yeah, well, I guess what I'm saying, Esmeralda, is I don't think. Look, we'll go in there to help you, but we'll have to figure out, like, you know, what's going to happen when we get to where we want to go. You know,
I think she asked for our help.
hey, I'm offering, but when it comes to the sword, we can't have it going to Strahd.
I don't
So
think
says,
that this is a smart conversation to have. I say under my
yeah, but you know he's the good guy, so he's got to say it, right?
guess.
yeah. He's good.
I mean, she says, well, she says, look, I'm just here for the job. Okay? It seems like you tried and failed. So step out of the way and let professionals handle it.
Oh, get fucked.
Yeah, all right.
I want to begin
That's
this
exactly
with
be that way.
What are they gonna do next?
What do you mean?
Like, what if they're not gonna work with us? Are they gonna go inside the thing, like inside the?
Well, so it looks like she's trying to.
Is she trying to intimidate me? 'Cause
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think she's intimidated by us at all.
She is not trying to intimidate you, nor does she seem to be intimidated by you.
I want to peek in this window and
Intimidate.
see if I can slip in this southern area.
Yeah,
I know the spiders are over there somewhere.
So the southern area, you see there's this ruined tower, which pretty much has some visibility through it. Through the window, you can see there's like an open room here. Rubble is strewn about. It's a vast chamber, and the rubble is caused by the partial collapse of the rooms above.
Right, remember that. And then
On the pink marble floor, there are
spiders.
what's that?
Well, further east is the spiders, right? Like over here somewheres.
Yeah, so this is all one big room. And yeah, it's all smashed up stuff, and there are thick webs stretched from wall to wall.
Hey.
And moving amongst them are too many giant spiders to count! Exclamation mark.
If I look up behind me, is there like a is there like are there windows on like the second and third floor?
There's windows on the second floor. So yeah, there are windows and things all about. Third floor, I would have to check, but yes.
Hey. Okay.
You're talking about right up front, and then up top on the roof there are battlements.
Who wants to just climb a rope to the roof?
I'm fine. I mean, we're pretty beat up.
Yeah,
So-
but, like I can just take a rope to the roof. I just realized that. Just thought about that.
All right, well then I don't want these people to get that thing. Like I want us to get it. So
I have 2 spell slots. But I can turn into a spider and carry the rope up. Maybe. Probably. Turn back not into a spider and tie it to the thing up there. But
I mean, that's an
probably
idea.
probably be giving these assholes an easy way up though.
Well,
If I
then
go
I
ahead
wanna-
for a second.
I want to climb up to the second level because I was already there, right? That's where I ran across before.
Okay.
Well, if we're gonna do that, why don't we let these people go do their thing and leave,
I mean,
and then
stop them.
They have sort of retreated back over by this statue, and they're just watching you.
First of all, should we check on Dorian? Should we open up and see if he's dead yet?
Well, I was trying to see if I could. I was trying to see if I could go through the upper levels to try to get to him. To go up and come back down, right?
I'm going to. Can I step like down here and open the door and see if I see Dorian?
You see Dorian standing.
That's not good, guys. Guys, this isn't. Dorian is just standing there, looking scary as fuck. Why is it always Dorian? Why is there
well,
always something?
maybe
about
we should ask them to help us retrieve our friend.
You just call out to Dorian.
What do we want more, the sword or Dorian?
The sword.
You know, Nick, with friends like these,
Yeah, the fucking.
Might as well get eaten by a black dragon.
Our blood hunter does okay damage some of the time.
I'm seriously going to steal that fucking bow that Savid has so I can shoot arrows.
Half the time he turns into a wolf and runs away. But the other half of the
That's all
time, good damage. Let's save Dorian real quick. If I look inside, do I see a shadow dragon?
Do I see a shadow
look-
dragon in the shadows?
Make a perception check.
I will. Hey guys, don't worry. I'm super good at these.
I'm worried.
I'm all right. I see so good.
You don't see anything.
I see everything. It's just there's no dragon in there. There's
Uh,
probably a dragon. somewhere. I just don't know
You
where.
you see Dorian basically just standing there. And after a second, he just starts to shamble over to you.
Zombie shamble? Can you describe shambling for me? Just real
Shambling
quick.
is a pretty evocative word.
I don't really know what that means. So
Can I close the door?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, close the door.
Emric, why are you closing the door?
What happened
He's
to
under
you?
here.
There was
No, close the door. Close the door. I closed the door. All right, guys. Look, did you hear him talk? Did you see the way he was walking? I was just standing there. We heard a scream. There was definitely a dragon in there right before. Like that's. Don't let that out. Don't whatever that is. Don't let it out.
I push on the door.
Ah, fucking damn it. Well, I'm gonna like walk this way. Dalvin, there's a. Hey, have you ever heard of?
Hmm.
Have you ever killed
A what?
the ability to detect evil things?
I do.
How about you? How about you open? How about we all take a few steps back and you detect how evil Dorian is now and make a judgment off of that.
Mm. Okay.
I'm going to step back. I'm going to step all the way fucking back here.
right.
Even the Vistani are kind of going back a little bit.
No, they're just giving you room so you can open the door.
So I'll use my divine sense and then peek through the door at Dorian. Hey, Dorian. Look at me.
Okay, so divine sense is going to let you detect.
Presence of strong evil registers on my senses like a noxious odor.
Mhm.
I know the locations of celestials, fiends, and undead within 60 feet of me.
Okay,
And
there is
stuff
an undead. There is an undead 2 feet from you,
But I'm not evil.
right in the place where Dorian is. And you can see Dorian's face looks like it's shriveled and sunken. His flesh has been eaten away by some necrotic energy.
What happened to you? You're Dorian. You. What has befallen you?
I don't know, but I shrugged off death. Let's keep going, friends.
Oh, no, that,
Hold on
what
now.
did they say to
Hey,
you?
come on out here just for a second. We got like people out here. They want to go in and get. You're undead. We need to sort this stuff out.
I'm undead. I
Yeah,
don't.
you're
I don't-
definitely
I don't feel dead.
telling you. Well, you are, man. Sorry. Hey guys, Dorian's undead now. It's probably a bad thing. Some kind of foul evil has been done to you, Dorian.
Earth.
I still feel healthy as a horse.
Yeah, telling you, undead.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Yeah, but
100%.
if I was dead, how could I communicate with you?
Hey,
Are you
you've
alive?
never
Maybe he's
seen
awake.
what's like Strahd talks to us all the goddamn time.
Oh,
Well, we
that
can
is
cast
true.
to, like,
But I
let
don't
it
feel
go
like I was
back.
bitten by a vampire.
Yeah, just a werewolf. How about that werewolf? Are you a wolf still?
I don't
Can you
feel
feel
like
the
a wolf.
growliness inside? Little
You remember being a wolf.
Yes, I do
furry
remember
upper
being a
lip.
wolf.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean-
Dorian, you feel very different. You don't feel that hunger.
I mean, I can show you my teeth if you'd like. Maybe they've changed.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, lift
The-
up that lip. No, higher.
Yeah.
Higher than that.
When
Like
we
this-
look at
this ravenous spirit of hunger that used to possess you is gone, and it's just been replaced by emptiness.
Yes. A sense of
Wretch.
loss. Maybe my deity that I follow. Maybe Shar knows more.
you still a blood hunter.
Yes. I still have
Okay.
blood in my body.
You? And that's just what I'm trying to figure out. Do you
That's a
still
good
believe?
question. I don't know that.
Does he look like fucking Irina did after I blighted her, or is this like or is there a different image I should be having in my head?
Same thing, necrotic damage.
But I mean, I don't look like a twig with what you did to Irina.
Oh, you look like a zombie.
Yeah. Hey, somebody get him a mirror.
Mirror. I will walk up and hold a mirror in front of his face.
Yes. I do look ghoulish, but I don't feel horrible.
And you think that's normal?
I mean,
I'll be the first one to say, yeah, you've had your rough mornings, but
Dalton, is it evil or not?
I don't know if I can tell if he's evil.
yeah,
I mean,
divine sense tells you if it's evil. I'm not evil. I can tell you that much right now.
Divine sense just tells you if it's celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you.
right. I would say though, I think the
you could cast
spirit
good
of
and
it,
evil. There you
you
go.
should probably be able to tell if it's evil or not. But
Oh,
anyway,
Well, I mean, he's right there. The player is right there telling you he's not evil. So
That could be a
you can
lie.
roll an insight if you want. You have the choice.
jeez.
Imric's
Hey,
never.
Hey, I'll take him at his word. He hasn't stabbed me in the back yet, and he healed me once. So that's nice.
I've never stabbed you in the back, Dalpin.
Yeah, not yet.
I don't plan on stabbing you in the back.
I mean, you did lie
Yeah.
about that whole wolf
Glad
thing
you're
for a
alive.
while.
I didn't
But-
lie about the wolf thing. You just never asked about me being a wolf.
Omission and lies and whatever. But hey, Dorian, did you know that it's cool that you're a zombie or whatever? I don't even care anymore. This is old news. Remember those Vistani and like the old
Hey,
you took the old man.
This conversation long enough for me to roll a hit die.
Yeah, the Vistani are out here. They want what we came here for, and assuming you're still with the plant program, we don't want them to take that, right? So, what do you want to do about that?
Yeah, we need to find
What
that
plant
sword.
program
That-
are you talking about?
Part of the program.
So Delcus, we did a short rest last game. You might have not been there for that.
Yeah, I don't think he was there for that.
So you can roll any hit dice. You should have your short rest stuff back. I don't know that you have any short rest stuff.
I do one thing, but it's back.
Okay.
Wasn't Luvash the asshole Vistani?
Yeah.
Luvash was a drunken Vistani who
Hey,
you dealt with. When you were trying to find the bones, you talked to him.
yeah. That's why I'm calling him the asshole Vistani. That's how I remember it, because like nothing
Yeah,
here.
that's it. Luvash and Argyle, but Argyle's dead.
Yeah. No.
Who's Argyle again?
Argyle was the one whose daughter got taken by the vampires.
Argyle
wait.
was the leader of the Vistani camp that
Oh,
we visited.
I thought he just got his ass beat. I didn't think he died.
Supposedly, remember they told us that Rictavio killed him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Luvash is his brother.
Luvash is the one who was
Argyle's brother.
strapped to the post and was beaten by his brother.
Yeah.
Because of pretty much selling out his daughter.
oh, okay. Luvash, Argyle. Did we ever meet Argyle, or was he
Yeah.
already dead?
No, we met
Okay,
him.
so he was the guy. Okay.
He was
so-
he
oh,
was
man.
the Vistani leader.
Oh,
Luvash
shit,
was his
I liked
brother.
that guy.
Yeah.
Fuck. I knew that guy. I
Um,
drank with that
harsh
guy.
place. It's a harsh place. This land we are
Shit.
in.
All right. Well, hey. I just, Dorian, I don't know what you want to do, but like, we could probably kill these guys if we really had to. I'm just saying.
I do not wish
So
to.
can I climb up this outer wall to find out what's on the second story? Right, that would be like here, which I don't think we ever went in. Can I climb up the outside? Is there a window above the same place where the window's on the first floor?
Sure. Yeah.
Good bring
Yeah.
back.
So yeah, as I was saying, I can just turn into a spider and carry a rope up to the battlements if you guys want. I might die. I might get shot down, but I figure one of you'll pick me up. Maybe.
So you're gonna climb up there?
Near him. Yeah, I want to
uh,
climb up there. In there, yeah.
So yeah, you see this this room right here. It is another ruined bedroom. Furnishings are broken, and the southern half is collapsed. Yeah, and there's a set of doors to the north.
Are there spiders in here, or does this look to be relatively spider-free?
So the spiders are in the room below.
Right.
You know that when you walked into the other room, like the floorboards creaked and cracked.
Yeah, they sensed
Just
us and
alerted
came
the spiders.
spiders.
So yeah, the spiders spiders don't necessarily live up here. There's no webs.
Okay.
You climbed to the building, parkour style.
Delcasol's climbed up to the second-story window, just peeking in.
Conspicuous, or did everyone see?
Do what?
Did everyone see him do it, the Vatani and stuff?
I'm assuming so.
All right. Does anyone have like 70 feet of rope?
I mean, I guess if they're watching, it depends. I mean, I'm kind of in a nook, but probably if they're like checking it out.
Like I said, does how high is this? Are those battlements?
So the battlements are going to be check. It's probably about let's say like 50 feet high or 40 feet high or something.
Oh, okay,
Let me
that's not
just
as
check.
bad as I thought it was gonna be.
So there's basically 3 stories and then the roof.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I have 60 feet of rope or something. Actually, guys, funny story. I have 0 feet of rope. Does anyone
Yeah,
have
so
rope?
it is 60 feet basically to the roof.
Does anyone have any rope?
Yeah, I think I got some. Hold on.
Let me check. No,
Yeah,
I do
I
not.
got 50
Oh.
feet.
I do. I have 100 feet of rope.
All right, dude, I will turn into a spider, one of the bigger ones.
Okay, here,
Okay.
take this rope.
Okay, you turn into a spider.
Okay, I will, in my spider form, have the rope, whatever, tied to me or in my pincers, or I don't fucking know how spider anatomy works. And I will start climbing the side of the wall.
Yeah, you easily climb up to the roof.
At each floor, I'd like to stop and like look through a window if I can. Like look at the third floor specifically because we didn't go there. Like, what's up there?
So the third floor, when you look into the room, you see a large audience hall with the wall opposite, about 50 feet across, has been destroyed by something, and you can see that there's a hole in the roof above that. There's weapons and shields that once hung on the walls have been thrown about on the floor. There's a large wooden throne carved to resemble a dragon with unfolding wings facing you. And slumped in the throne is a gaunt armored figure with one gauntlet wrapped around the hilt of a greatsword.
Okay, is that window open?
No.
Can I attempt to spider push it open? Like, I'll tap on the glass and see if it moves.
So the I mean, probably you could get it open.
There's battlements above me that I can tie this rope to.
I mean, can spiders tie a rope?
Well, I mean, I can turn into a human and tie a rope.
Okay.
I could walk around it a couple times, but that would take like a lot of rope. We have 100 feet of rope though, so probably. But I'm about to turn into a human eventually, so probably just gonna go up there and tie the rope.
Yeah. So you get up to the roof, and yeah, there's battlements right in front of you. When you climb up, there's a destroyed ballista, a couple of sort of like sniper posts flank you, and in the center of the roof, you see that yes, there's a huge hole. The same place you saw from below. And yeah, you can tie off the rope. Sure.
All right, I'll do that, and then I guess I'll be like, "Fuck up."
So you turn back into a human. You tie off the rope.
Yeah, and then I'm like, "All right, come up the rope."
And so is everybody climbing up?
Sure.
Either this or we leave because I can't do much.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just keep climbing up the outsides. I'm over halfway there anyway.
In a brazen display of manly agility, Del Casal just free balls it up the tower.
I mean, he is Spider-Man.
I mean, technically, Emmerich is Spider.
I'm like, only like literally.
No, he's more
I
like
thought, I thought Del Casal was more like Batman.
Yeah, I can see that.
yeah, but he doesn't brood in the night. Oh wait, he does brood in the night.
He does brood, and he gloom stalks.
Exactly.
I actually always saw you as the broody one.
Okay, you should all be on this map, floating in midair.
Alright, who
Zombie
wants to
Dorian.
sleep up here?
We can just call me Dorian.
I would like to change his name, like permanently to Zombie Dorian.
Why must we label? Why can't we just be friends?
We just call him ZD. That's what friends would do. That's what my friends would do if I like got turned into a zombie. They just give me shit about it and maybe wish I wasn't one. Good times.
So let's see the roof area.
Oh yeah, Savid's still with us.
Yeah, Savid is not going anywhere.
Yes, Savid.
He
Why
says,
don't you
I don't
give me your
I don't
blade?"
like the look. I don't like the look of those Vistani though.
Yeah, but her leg. Do you see that leg? That's cool. That's pretty cool.
Dude,
They
I
will-
just gonna
They
say
will
lost your
turn
leg,
on
they
us.
kill you. Oh yeah,
They
no,
will.
for sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're on the same page. That's why we're up here looking for the sword.
He says we should just give them what they want.
But Savid.
Fuck no.
We need the sword, bro, to defeat Strahd.
Although I would love to watch them go into the castle. I mean, we should just call out, be like, "All right, hey, go inside. If you make it up here, we'll see what happens." I just want to see if they
Are
like.
you gonna share with us that you saw the fucking corpse of someone there with the sword?
Oh yeah, completely forgot about that. No, I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I will. I will definitely let you know that there was a corpse in a chair holding a sword with a gauntlet, but it definitely doesn't mean it's the sword we're looking for.
So as he's talking about this, I pull the rope up from the ground.
And we can repurpose that, and we can go down that hole.
No, I'm just saying I'm gonna put the rope on this side.
Yeah.
In the event that we
obviously,
need to descend, we can throw it over this side. But we shouldn't
True.
let the Vistani have easy passage.
Yeah, but we could also like repurpose the rope and you could just let it down that hole. It's already tied off. It's 100 feet.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
let's
we
see.
can
Features of this roof. They're kind of spread out here. There's this weird gargoyle that is shaped like a dragon. Overlooking the parapet is a silver-plated gargoyle shaped like a dragon wormling. There are intact ballistae and one destroyed ballistae right there.
Can we keep one?
You can't keep it, but you could probably shoot it. I mean, keep it. It's like a fucking.
Are any of them loaded?
I think
There is a
two people to operate.
There's a parapet to the east that leads to this tower, which sort of rises up another 30 or 40 feet. And of course, there is a 20-foot diameter hole directly in the middle of the mansion. When you sort of gaze down, you see that the floor below that is intact, but all this debris is sort of just packed down there.
I would like to look in the hole.
Yeah, so there's a lower level, but it's just covered with all the debris from this shattered roofing stuff here and the floor right here, all sort of like jam-packed.
That's what
So
I'm getting
below
at
that,
Good.
do what?
No, you keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, so below that you can see, there's some walls and things like that, but that stuff has been destroyed by the stuff falling down. The floor is so the floor below is piled with rocks, broken tiles, shattered beams, and other debris. Beneath the rubble lies a sagging floor and puddles of rainwater.
If I like look at an angle, can I like see that throne guy?
Not really. That was further. That was closer to the window.
Should we investigate the gargoyle?
I would rather not. Actually, you know, the
I
last,
wanna
the
go-
last
I wanna
statue
go-
we went up to tried to kill us.
I want to examine this final tower as well as the stairwells around here on this
Okay.
back. Of course, I'm going to pick my way across this roof
Are you
carefully since it
are you
seems structurally sound.
are you gloom stalking across? Okay.
Dude, I'm always gloom stalking. It's just it's a feature.
So first things first, Dorian. When you sort of get close to this dragon gargoyle,
Yes.
It actually whispers something to you.
Excellent.
It whispers the following short verse in the common tongue. When the dragon dreams its dream, within its right, the light of Argynvost will beam and rid this land of gloom.
All right. So the second verse you kind of broke up. When he dreams his dream. Sorry.
When the dragon dreams its dream, within its rightful tomb,
Okay.
the
Right.
light of Argynvost will beam and rid this land of gloom. And I bet I can just paste that in the chat like that. There you
Yes. I will confirm. Note this down.
Is this the dragon's tomb?
Oops.
go.
And it's rightful tomb. Oh, we gotta do something with that dragon soul. Put him in the proper tomb.
Maybe. Or we need something to do with the dragon's body.
Del Casal. So the parapet narrows to a width of 10 feet, ending before a sturdy wooden door set into the wall of the eastern tower. Make a perception check. It's all good. Good, baby. Dalipin, you sort of hear you see down in the courtyard below. Esmeralda is waving at you.
I'm just gonna look at her and be like, "Yeah, what?"
She yells up at you. She yells up at you. You don't even know what you're looking for.
We do.
Yeah, but you know, we tried to ask you. You were being all okay.
Well, to be fair, we were also being like that.
Yeah, to be fair, you were lying as well.
Yeah.
To be fair, she said she's going to give the sword to Strahd, so fuck her.
No, she said she's gonna sell it to whoever pays the most. That just happens to be Strahd because he pays the most.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is Strahd de facto because no one can pay more than Strahd.
Like, man, I offered to kill her, but like you guys were like, no.
Well, we got the dragon to think. Like, let him go in there and get eaten by the shadow dragon.
They are welcome to come into the castle.
All right, let them stroll on in.
Like, but you know, they're on their own. They're their group. We're our group. Like, come on.
Or we can just shoot the ballista at him from up here.
She just shrugs and walks back over to the group. It looks like they're setting up a camp sort of beyond the statue of the dragon statue in the courtyard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was kind of
Yeah,
wondering.
sure.
Do you think maybe that the dragon, the shade, leaves at night and flies around, and maybe we'd be able to like roam?
I don't know. All I know is we need a place to sleep.
Hey, here, look at this.
Are you calling? Are you saying that? Oh wait, are we talking across the soul?
Aren't we like all together?
Let's go over. I'll go over there.
Oh, Del Casal, were you gonna try the door? If you If you try the door, you can see that it is barred from the inside.
Okay.
I mean, what do you guys think of that? Like,
What are these doorways? If I open the door to look in there, do these stairs go down or up or both?
Let's see.
I mean, I guess these two probably only go down because they're not part of the tower. So I guess they really have no up to go.
Yeah, so this round-topped wooden door opens to reveal a spiral staircase with narrow windows set into its walls, and it goes down.
And the tower over here is barred from the inside.
Yep.
That's strange.
And if you look over the parapets, you see these two towers, which they go all the way down to the chapel. So you know that that's the staircase that you use from the chapel. Or at least the tower is the same.
Are there windows up here? Can I scale this wall?
There are windows set into that.
Well, I want to climb up there to those windows.
Okay. Which windows?
I mean, is there windows in the tower or just in the stairwell, or does the main tower itself have windows with the barred door?
So there are windows in the tower itself, and in the towers. It doesn't look like those windows are the type that might open, because they just sort of they line this tower, so they look like they're just panes set into the stonework.
But are they big enough for me to smash them and go in?
Well, yeah. I mean, they're let's see. Yeah, they're probably a couple of feet wide, so yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna climb up and smash a window in.
In the main tower or in one of the sides?
Yeah, in the main tower.
Okay. So you climb up. So there's it looks like there's two levels of windows on this tower. There's the door, then there's a level where there's a window, and then there's another window above that. And there's actually like a set of windows up top.
Let's start with the first level. Let's not get greedy.
Hey, don't
The
fall.
one right above the door.
Don't fall.
Because maybe I can slip down and just unbolt the door from the inside then.
Okay. So this is kind of the thing where you might need to make an athletics check to sort of parkour your way up there. So give me that.
Would you accept acrobatics, my good sir?
Give me a parkour check.
Acrobatics would be safe.
Okay, so you make it up there. And what are you going to do? You're smashing it with like the hilt of your rapier or something?
Yeah, or pommel or something.
Okay. Roll initiative.
Oh, Jesus. Ah, Jesus.
God damn it.
All of us?
You're a 12 kind of guy.
Yeah, anybody can roll initiative. So this is where the map gets kind of weird. Let's do this.
How can it get any weirder than it already is?
Because you see those arrows.
Well, yeah, so this is the second level of this tower.
Ah, Jesus.
Good knowing you, sir.
So you smash the window. It's thick glass, but a couple of good shots, pow, pow, you smash it, and you're actually right here. So you see into this, actually, and it looks like there's stairs coming up, like a wooden landing.
They
What's
may
that?
even be, so these are the same looking dudes that were in the chapel, and they may even be coming up from the chapel, or
So these are two out of the ether. These ghostly figures appear, and they look like these phantom warriors that you were fighting in that trap. Yeah, and they're gonna
Hallway.
take 2 shots at you.
Oh man, it's just always you and me, right next to
hey,
each other.
I'm outside. I'm in this windowsill, so
Oh,
surely
I'm not
they
gonna
got
have
some
you.
kind of cover here.
What's that?
I mean, I'm standing in a windowsill. What they're shooting with what?
They're longbows.
They're gonna have to move for that shit. They need to move into that tower. They're behind doors.
Okay, they phase through the wall, and
Damn.
go right there.
Well, hey, you may not want to move them that close, or they're gonna have disadvantage on if they're using bows.
Well, so you're smashing the window. You're like sort of outside the window. Yeah, okay. They move right there, or they can attack with their swords. Not really a big deal.
I'm just saying. Okay, there they are. Fuck. Oh shit. Like, oh fuck, it's a dick. Like, fucking assholes.
So yeah, and let's just say they yeah, fuck it. They just whip out swords. And they
As
bum
in
rush you out the
Diane.
window.
Bunch of a-holes.
What? Loving it.
And they're gonna make a couple of long sword attacks against you. I'm not sure. So yeah, that was an old effect. Automatic miss. Miss. And a hit.
Did they both get to attack me?
Oh yeah. I mean they're right there, so it's your turn, sir. As soon as you smash this window, these angry guardians appear out of the ether and attack.
I'm wondering if it's worth it to try to get the door open, or just to fucking hasta la beat it. Like, the door will still be locked, so we'd really be back where we were in that scenario.
But they can still phase through the door.
I know they can. I'm saying we can't get through that door. It's barred from the inside. That's why I was going to go in there and open. The door's locked from the inside.
Is it magically locked?
I don't know, man. That's not my jam. I shoot arrows and stuff and climb things. Huh. Well, I mean, I guess if it is a normal fucking door, we could just chop it down or something. This just seemed like it might be easier, but it's turning out to be more complicated. Can I climb over then to get cover as I'm moving out of, like, I want to go over and down, but I want to get away from that open window.
So
I think I just want to
You
climb
can try.
down. You know what I mean? Like,
you want to climb down.
yeah, I was just saying I would move over some before I went down, just because these fuckers are swinging at me through this window. So I figured if I moved, like, you know, sideways from the window, they'd have a harder time fucking chopping me up.
Well, so basically you want to disengage.
Correct.
Okay, so you can disengage and climb down. Yeah, sure.
All right, I'm gonna do that. And I guess that puts me mad. I'm like, all right, guys, there's more fucking angry ghosts up there in the tower.
Oh boy.
Anything else?
I guess I'll move a little more just in case they fucking phase through these walls and chase after me, as they typically seem to do.
Okay. Um, everybody else is fairly surprised. So, yeah, the Phantom Warriors appear back at the battlements and take some longbow shots. And they will divide those between Delcasol and Emmerich.
Fuck you, Delcasol. Why y'all-
Delcasol, 2 spectral longbow shots coming at you.
Why, Delcasol? Why is it always us? With these?
Because we're always sticking our noses where they don't belong.
Yeah, it's been us twice now. You think we should learn a lesson from this?
I'm just saying, I'm over here with a dragon statue.
Yeah, but you're a fucking zombie or something.
Yeah,
so
dragon
you don't have
statue.
any room to talk.
I was like, oh, yeah.
You ran into the dragon room.
Hey, no one yelled out, "Hey, Dorian, there's a dragon in the foyer."
He told
All right,
you there was a dragon before you. before you
Delcasol, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Are these guys? Oh, okay, I see where they are. So they're shooting through those windows.
They're actually on these battlements up top.
Oh, they're.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, those towers end at a set of battlements, and you can see them up there just sniping.
A bunch of fucking a-holes. I'm just gonna fucking take some goddamn cover.
Okay.
And then just yell out to my buddies like, "Hey, there's more of those ghost fuckholes."
All right, Dorian.
So,
What do you want to do?
so hearing Del Casal yell out, I will, run this way to assist him.
Okay.
And that's a bit, well, I guess I can get 15 feet closer since I'm running. 5 feet. There we go. And that's it.
Okay, Rao.
Can I shoot at them with my bow? I guess, or I mean, can I see them from my?
Yeah, they're right there, and then on the next level. So they're
Yeah,
about 120. So yeah, you have 120 feet.
Oh, cool. It's not far. Rage and shoot 2 bows. Oh.
Hitting them.
I'm gonna suggest we take cover from these creatures. It's gonna be very difficult to kill them from this range.
Okay, Emmerich, what do you want to do? Nadalapin, you're next.
Shit. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm gonna go, I guess here.
You gonna jump in the hole?
No. That was pointing at here before it moved.
So you're dashing over there.
30 feet, right?
You've already moved 15.
Didn't mean to move that direction.
Okay, so you were
Yeah.
here, right? You're like right there. You're like right there. So
Yeah,
Make
so I can
your-
go like over there.
yeah, you can take cover.
And then I can see probably that one guy in the closest battlement, probably through the window, or
Well, if you can see him, he can see you.
can he see me?
If you can see him, he can see you. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
see him.
So probably here. Shit, what the fuck? Arrows got all weird. So this guy can definitely see you. You can see him.
Okay.
And this guy, you could be undercover if you just wanted to be behind this thing. And probably I would say, yeah, you're undercover from this guy.
Okay, weird.
Are we supposed to be able to see the
Um,
tokens on the map? Or no?
My arrows are being really weird.
Oh, well, I just realized, I
So
only
their
have...
their tokens are over here.
Oh,
That's right. Okay.
You have to zoom out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm kind of out of spell slots, guys. So I'm just
Okay,
gonna keep going.
Emmerich, what do you want to do?
I'll keep going. I'm just gonna keep going. Like, I'm not dealing with this right now. I'm gonna go over here.
Okay, good idea.
Yeah, this isn't for me.
Dalipin.
Okay, I'm right next to Rao, so he's shooting at him from there.
Give
I
him
guess-
cover.
Not that far away, yeah.
They're 120 feet from you. He
Yeah.
has a longbow, so
Yeah. I think I'm gonna just kind of get up here and take cover behind the remains of the roof here,
okay.
trying to, get to where they can't see me.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll hold an action to smack the shit out of anything that comes close enough.
Okay. Okay. Vistani. Savid has a longbow. Who's controlling Savid?
Yes, who wants to control him this week? Because I controlled him last week.
So I think you want to control him. Why don't you control him?
Sure. I'm totally stealing your longbow, Savid, when this is all over. Alright. He'll take aim.
Poor son of a bitch, Savid. Oh, he hit.
Do we need to rename Savid to max damage? Nope.
No, min damage.
Man, these guys have longbows too. As you guys run away from the they both disappear into the ether.
Interesting. Hey, you guys want to protect me for 1 minute?
Sure.
Okay, I go into ethereal sight. I have an idea.
Okay. Tell us your idea, sir.
I'm gonna see. Well, I don't know if this is how this works, and Emmerich doesn't either, and I don't want you guys to tell me if this is how it works. So I'm just gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
So
when you go into your ethereal perception, you see those two creatures standing up there at the battlements, just sort of, scanning from side to side, eternally watching.
interesting.
Knows anything
word.
else?
Can I stick my hand through the wall that I'm next to?
So you basically don't have a form. You're just like extending your senses into this plane. So you have no hand that you can.
Can I extend
You're
my
just a
sight through the
disembodied
wall
object.
next
Which
to
wall?
me? Just the one that
Yeah.
my body is currently next to. I can just walk through it, or not walk through it, but
So the
vision through it.
the wall and the castle all seem sort of, they're wavy and sort of like they're almost see-through, like they're not there.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Alright,
if
cool.
you try to project your senses through you can see through it, no problem.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna come out of that and tell all of them what I just learned about myself today. Bit of personal discovery. Yeah, those guys are still up there, and I can apparently just float through walls or project my brain through walls now. So, my fear is I want to go over there and try to do it through that tower and see what's in there. My fear is that that ghostly things like those guys can just easily kill me while I'm in that form. So, I might die, but I want to
I mean, I'm no expert, but like, if you're ghostly, wouldn't shit go through you? I mean,
we can
I
find
don't
out.
know. I mean, I don't know either, right? I've never been a ghost. I'm just saying, most ghosts, including those guys, shit goes through them. Or
So
at least somewhat.
if I start approaching the front door again, that locked door, do they seem to start aggroing again? Or do I get the sense that like smashing the window and trying to enter itself was what set them off?
As you approach, yeah, you don't see anything.
Dude, just
All
walk through that door and unbar it on the other side.
Guys, I need you to protect my body.
I said I'd protect you.
Okay, you got me, guys. All right, cool. I will.
My honor.
I will go back into the. I will get closer to the door, probably like, I don't know, like around here ish, and I will do it again.
Okay.
All right, I'm scared. I might die. All right, let's do this.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
I will spend another minute to do this, and I'm gonna try to project my vision through, through the walls and see what's in that tower.
So in the tower, well, make a perception check.
When did you get this ability?
This is my curse.
Oh.
I traded the ability to hold things without gloves ever again for this. Seemed like a pretty good trade. I mean, gloves aren't that uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm a druid. I'm from the woods. All right, you said perception?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, why do I
27.
feel like your curse is way cooler than mine?
Well, he's also, like he said, he's got sticky hands.
His hands are like melting.
Look, I've got
it's like
black
they're
eyes,
super
okay, and I can't fucking do this.
Well, maybe you should just
The
use your
spirits.
curse better. You've got a bunch of cool spirits. In
I
your
mean-
body.
I just get into the curse.
So beyond the door, there is a rickety wooden landing and a staircase that clings to the walls of the tower and goes up to the next level. There is the landing also has a railing, and you can see over the railing it looks down into that chapel. Everything is sort of hard to make out in this spirit realm. It's hard to sort of tell what's real and what's not, but you sort of concentrate really hard and you can see it.
How is the door locked behind me? Is it just like a metal bar
barred.
across the wall? Okay, cool.
Barred. There's like
can I
a
go
wooden
upstairs?
plank. Sure, and you can already see that. It's right there.
Wait, what's up there?
There's another landing. The stairs go up to
Oh, yeah,
another
yeah.
landing.
I will approach the landing slowly, and I just want to see if like the ghosts try to kill me.
You approach the landing slowly. What do you mean?
Like that's just that's not like doesn't really mean anything. That's just like flavor, I guess. I don't know if it mechanically does anything. I don't think I can like walk. So
you're gonna try to go to where these the
Try
phantom
to go up.
warriors are.
I just want to see what's up if I can see up. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to.
So
get
you
more.
follow the stairs all the way up, and
Okay.
the and you go up this and time is sort of wonky, so you're not really sure how long you go up, but the tower isn't that high, and eventually you come to the tower's peak. There's a stone floor and a 30-foot high pitched roof, and you see that the apex of the tower has windows placed all around it, evenly spaced. Other than that, it's just a bare room.
Is it like a rotating restaurant at the top of the fucking mansion, or? I mean, you're saying windows. Like, what do you mean windows? Like big? Like, is it all windows, or there's windows? How spaced are they? I know I'm not there, but like, just like, does it look like a defensive?
So you,
Like-
Delicasol, you can just look up and see that there's windows up there. Each window
You say-
consists of a lead latticework fitted with small panes of transparent glass. So
There's like,
Like-
it's just an empty room.
as far as you can tell, you can't really see out the windows. The windows to you outside just looks like misty, um, like a misty eternity out there.
I will snap back.
Okay.
We protected you, sir. Your two
Sure.
dicks on your face.
Oh no, thanks guys. That's nice. I like that. I would have done the same.
One on each
Um,
side.
By the way, there's nothing in there.
Sure.
No,
He was
I'm
hidden.
not entirely sure, but it's possible that planes work differently. I could basically see all the features. It was hard, but I could see all the features on the bottom floor. I went up the stairs and I got to the top, and I could see all the windows. But I don't really know if it has to do with the plane once again. But there was like an eternity out of them, so it could be. But it could be like a magic tower. There could be some magical shit up there, or it could just be empty.
We need to look for the right place to put this dragon to rest. I think I've pieced together what's happening here.
Have you?
Okay.
Yeah. See, the dragon opposed Strahd. He was good. Strahd fucked him up. That's why he's like this way now.
His brother
His-
did with the
Yeah,
sword.
his soul's in a bad place. Or something. Maybe his soul is in something. I don't know. But I feel like with that poem, it draws everything together. I don't think we need, we can nor need to confront that dragon in combat. I think we need to find a place, a way to put him to rest.
Or
Or maybe
Well, that's what I
find
was
the body.
trying
he
to
said
suggest.
it's dragons, it's his men. He told me in the vision to lead his brothers to the light again, or show them the light. So, I mean, and I've been fucking hitting these bitches with radiant damage, but I don't know, they're still around.
I'm
so,
thinking. I think the elephant's right.
but
I think
second
the
of all,
best thing to
you
do
go
is
check out
just
that
explore.
sword.
I'm really
That's
feeling like a
too.
corpse.
Okay. But what about the sword? We came here for the sword. We saw the sword in the shadow of his belly. So either that's the real sword, or maybe where the dragon's really buried, the sword is there, and this is just a shadow, like a ghost image of, maybe
Wait,
there's
so-
bones of a silver dragon with a sword in it.
Outside of character, I personally think that that's like the quest reward, but I don't know what the quest is like for sure. Like I don't think we're meant to fight the dragon. I don't think we're meant to kill it because I don't think we can.
We came here for a sword. We want
Yeah.
Strahd's brother's sword.
Well, we should go down the hole and go inspect more, or go up to the tower. But we need more information before we do it.
Yeah, was there anything below in the main? Like, did we go down? Is there an under? Were there stairs down in any of the main rooms? I don't remember.
We haven't explored the third floor, which is the floor beneath us. We can see
Yeah,
it.
well, and that's where we seen the body and the throne and the sword. So I get
Where you
that.
need to go. The
But
body,
I'm
the throne.
Well, let's go there.
That's on the floor below us. But does anyone remember if there were any stairs going down from the first level? Did we see any downstairs?
I didn't.
So I remember seeing a mausoleum inside of the graveyard.
Yeah, out back. That's where we met the first bitches. Hey, that's
Okay,
not
yeah.
that's
But-
not a bad idea.
But did we go in the mausoleum?
No, I don't. We didn't.
So looking at the first floor map, it doesn't seem like there's any downstairs.
Well,
So
once
let's
again,
check out let's go to the throne sword level and then see what there is there, and then try to go out back to the
Yeah.
mausoleum. I think we
And
should
hope-
go to the mausoleum too.
Okay.
And hope we don't get into any big fights, right?
I mean,
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
if a fight comes to us, a fight comes to us.
Let's go.
You think it's easy to be brooding all the time like this?
I mean, I'm ready to die. Let's go.
I
I'm having a week.
lead the way, and I shall.
Well, we can go down
What's
any of
this?
these stairs right here,
You
right?
really are ready to die.
So let's go down the stairway right where we're near.
All right. So this little staircase goes down, and you go down, like twisting round around about 20 feet, and there is a door. And you open the door, and it opens into a hallway. Drag everybody down here.
Another fucking hallway.
Are you joining us, Dalpin?
Death and destruction.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Okay.
Right behind you, dead man.
Are you going
don't
to
know
kill
for
me?
sure.
Is that why you keep calling me dead man?
Nope. You're. I mean, you're
It's because you're dead.
already dead.
I mean,
Dorian.
I'm walking and talking. I don't know what else you need for me to be
You
alive.
were dead. No, he's not dead now. He just used to be dead.
I never remember dying.
Juice.
No one ever dies, trust me.
So you come out into this hallway. On the northern side of the hallway, there are two sets of double doors. Right immediately to your south, there's a door, and then further on in the southern wall,
Oh.
basically collapses into garbage, and there's rubble and stuff piled up. And then at the opposite end of the hallway, there is a curtain.
No, I see.
And it's like my arrows are glitching out. It's so weird.
Oh, where
Way down
where
south.
are we on now?
Way down south of our Argenvost 2.
I'd like to open the door.
I moved to the door before Emmerich.
No, I'm opening the door that I'm at.
Oh, you're at a different door. I see.
Yeah, I'm already at a door. I'm instinctually just gonna open this door.
I will listen to my door to see if
I
I hear
understand
any sound.
Okay.
I choose to use none of my wisdom.
I mean, discretion, better part of valor, and all that.
Yeah. So this room. So Emmerich, this room you open up.
Yeah, I'd say Emmerich would have a recall of where the throne was. At least vaguely.
This room has dark wood paneling on the walls that rises to a height of 3 feet. Above the paneling, the walls are painted with murals of religious figures performing holy rites. In the center of the west wall is a tattered curtain hanging in an open doorway. 3 tall, slender, stained glass windows set into the opposite wall depict figures in white robes with orange sunrises behind their heads.
Alright. I think
I'm gonna
past
make
that
whatever
curtain
sign the Church of the
is the
Lawgiver.
throne.
There's gotta be some kind of holy fucking lawgiver symbol.
Hey, Dorian. Or anyone other than me and Delgasol. Does anyone want to go in there? Hey, Savid, go in that room. It's your turn.
Oh boy! Here we go, guys!
Good luck.
Savid runs into the...
It's your turn.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah, make a persuasion to see if Savid's going in there, buddy.
Run.
Not
Like
gonna
he
go
runs in there. Like, I don't think that fucker's running in there.
He might. You never know.
Make a persuasion to see if you want Savid to go in there.
Okay,
Emmerich.
I actually missed the fucking thing, and you're not gonna guess what I rolled.
A 1?
No, lower. I rolled a -1.
Oh, that's because you have a -1.
I have a -2.
Oh, wow.
Alright, here we go.
That was the warm-up,
Hey, Savid, don't you want to go in that room? It's your turn.
It says, for what purpose?
Just marching order. We're all gonna go in that room. You gotta go first.
He sort of catches a glimpse of the, as he's getting ready to rebuff you, and for your cowardice, he catches a glimpse of these figures, and he says, he seems inspired. He says, "It is the Morning Lord." He approaches the middle stained glass window, which you see has sort of an artistic rendering of this holy man with a sunrise behind his head. Looks like a halo. And he seems just wrapped in.
See, that's why I made the sign of the lawgiver when I came in here, man.
See,
Man, a holy man gets a sense of a holy place.
I will
This feels
follow
like
him.
a holy place.
I will happily follow him into that room now that he's gone in and hasn't died. But I will not be inspecting this lawgiver thing. I'm gonna.
Well, it's the morning lord. But the
Morning
lawgiver's
Lord.
mine.
Yeah,
No.
Morning Lord. The other
I
one.
can still respect another fucking holy place. when I
Whichever
see-
god Emmerich doesn't believe in this current situation is the one I'm not going to care about.
Okay, so why are you talking about it if you don't care about it? Just
Yeah,
to
well,
tell us you don't care about it.
I'm just like I'm scared that it's like gonna charm me or something.
By the way,
So,
guys, I don't care about any of this. Okay, great.
I just don't want to look at the thing, just in case this guy just got charmed by it.
It can happen.
It happens.
Uh,
It's weird things happen.
Savid says he just sort of motions to the three images. Saint Andral pointing to the left, the Morning Lord, and Saint Markovia pointing to the right.
Who's in the center?
Cool. Hey, guys, I think the throne was just through this curtain here. But I could be wrong.
So
It's a nice curtain.
I want to open the door in front of me if I hear nothing and peek inside.
I want to look at the stained glass windows and just offer a quick prayer to the lawgiver. I know this is the Morning Lord's temple, but Morning Lord's been pretty solid to us with that whole church and the sorry about the fucking priest I killed, but and I guess maybe I'll just cast guidance on myself for no reason as just sort of that this is a chapel, right? You
Never
throw
hurts.
for quick fucking love to the fucking Morning Lord, dude. He's been all right.
It's chapel here.
Well, there's stained glass with the saints, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
this is not the chapel, but this is like a gallery where, basically showing off these awesome stained glass windows and probably allowing people to look down. And when you look through the stained glass windows, you see that down there is the chapel.
we're not in the chapel, but still, cool saints.
All right. Well, yeah. Quite religious of you. I didn't know you were a religious man there, Ducksaw.
Dude, I am leading the Inquisition for the lawgiver in his name. You are supposed to also be part of the Inquisition.
You mean
We are a religious order, Dalpin.
Yes.
I live here.
I'm surrounded by assholes, I swear.
What?
Why can't I get the old Inquisitor back, please? Lawgiver, forgive me.
All right. That's the last time I talked to you, Ducksaw. You must not like me very much.
Dalvin, can we talk about our deities?
Dorian, to the
Mhm.
north,
Mhm.
you see, you open the door, and this room is covered in dust and cobwebs.
Ah,
There are three narrow windows, allow slivers of light. They illuminate bare oak shelves along the walls with a torn, padded chair lying on its side near a cavern. A picture above the mantle has been slashed, its lower half hanging below the frame like a torn piece of flesh. An iron door set in the south corner of the west wall hangs open on one hand. Yeah, so that would be.
I have you at 200%. I can barely hear you, man.
Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my
There
mic
we go.
here.
I can hear you perfect now. Sorry.
Yeah, you sound good.
Slipping.
Yeah, so in this room,
Mhm.
basically covered in dust,
Mhm.
there's a picture above the mantle that's been slashed with its lower half just hanging loosely. There's an iron door set in the southern corner of the west wall,
Mm-hmm.
which hangs open on a hinge. And then there's a set of double doors.
I shall cautiously enter this room. Rao,
Okay.
there's something amiss about this.
There's something amiss about this whole land.
Let's not go into politics at this moment, Rao.
Sorry.
Let's find what
Open the
we're
door.
after and leave.
I swear to God, the president's place is nothing but a blood-sucking vampire.
Right?
I want to check the painting, but like I said, I'm going to cautiously approach it.
Mm-hmm. So the painting is sort of right over here
Oh, okay,
by
sorry.
the mantle of this hearth, and let's see.
So, out of
The
character.
picture.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, out of character, I'm probably expecting this to be like Strahd's brother.
Who? Argenvost?
Yeah, Argenvost. And then his brother
Okay.
slashed
Yeah.
like the painting.
Strahd's brother killed Argenvost. Argenvost was the dragon in top form, and his brother was the one. Oh, sorry. You meant the picture? I don't know.
Yeah.
So the picture shows the mansion in better days under clear winter skies with snow-capped mountains in the background. The top of the chapel tower glows like a silver beacon.
Yo, who the fuck puts a picture of their house on the wall in their house?
Hey, man,
And
when you're this rich,
Okay, so they used to have the fucking Holy Grail in the tower up there with the glass, and fucking we lured fucking Knights of the Round Table with the beacon. What was the night
Wait.
with the
Yeah.
virgins? No, the virgin.
Sorry.
Out of
Wait,
character
so-
as well. Maybe we need to put something in that tower to like put that beacon back on, and that's the quest.
Can I take a
What
closer
about
look
the
at
sword?
that thing? Yeah.
What thing?
That- The picture of the house.
you'll
There was
have
so
to
much
join
talking
me
about-
in here.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
go into
yeah.
the other room.
I'll join Dorian then over there.
Okay. Why don't you make a Arcana check?
Oh boy. It's about average.
Well, I meant Dallop.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah. You can too.
Apparently, I know more than Dal.
Mm.
The picture seems, well, like it may be magical. It seems like it gives off some oddities, right? It hasn't deteriorated in the hundreds of years since this place has been looted and destroyed.
No, Dalpin, I'm not.
it's-
Sorry,
No, go.
Dalpin, I'm
I
not
was
saying.
just gonna say it's been slashed, but
Mhm.
you know it's not rot decrepit.
Right,
Uh,
Dalpin, I'm not saying we should.
okay.
I'm not saying we should rob the place, but maybe we should take the painting with us. Maybe it will show us something.
Yeah, I mean, I was interested to see if it would reveal anything about maybe where the dragon, what's left of the goodness of the dragon is, at least.
Does anyone have mending? Maybe we can fix the painting.
Yes, if only we had a spellcaster of some kind.
Nobody's got
We
fucking
haven't true it.
funding.
I
I
know.
was gonna take bending, but I can't for a while.
Okay, yeah, dude, he
When
could
the-
have had mending.
When the
I
dragon
can't
drinks his
get it.
stream, then its rightful tone.
Dallopin, as you're sort of casting your casting glances around this room, you hear the soft flapping of wings. Can't really discern. You can't discern the origin, but soon a shadow passes over.
Hey, whoa, guys! Hey, guys!
And as it does, it kicks up a wind, and a single piece of parchment blows off the top of a bookshelf, spiraling lazily through the air, and it lands gently at your feet.
Quick, grab it, Dalpin.
Okay, I pick it up and read it, or see if I can read it.
Does Dallopin know how to?
On this.
Dalvin was educated with the rest of us.
Okay.
I mean, ostensibly.
But
He wasn't a great student.
let me tell you something though. I missed the second edition days when not everybody knew how to read. I thought it was. You find a note. And no, I will not read it to you.
My knights have fallen, and this land is lost. The armies of my enemy will not be stopped by sword or spell, claw or fang. Today I will die, not avenging those who have fallen, but defending that which I love, this valley, this home, and the ideals of the Order of the Silver Dragon. The evil surrounds me. The time has come to throw off this guise and show these heathens my true, fearsome form. Let it spark terror in their hearts. Let them tell their stories of dark triumph against the protector of the... I'm trying to see if that's like... Balanok Mountains? Okay.
Yep.
I wasn't sure if it was like the German B, which is actually double S.
Yeah, no, it's not Strasse.
Okay. Let Aragvan... Sorry. Argynvost be remembered as the dragon of honor and valor. My one regret is that my remains will not lie in their rightful place in hallowed mausoleum of Argynvost.
More Sean Connery. More Sean Connery.
More Sean Connery, you say?
There you go.
No doubt my bones will be scattered among my enemies like the coins of a plundered horde, trophies of a hard-won victory. I do not fear death. Though my body will die, my spirit will live on. Let it serve as a beacon of light against the darkness. Let it bring hope to a land wrought with despair. Now, to battle! Signed, Argynvost.
Okay, so wait, so we just need
Look at
we
this.
need to go get the dragon's remains and put it back inside of this tower
No.
or something?
No, in the mausoleum.
It's
Out back.
really sad though because he's like,
Mausoleum.
my spirit will live on. Let it be a beacon of light, and it's really sad because his spirit is here, but it's
a
shadow.
dragon. Yeah.
He's
Yes,
in
it's
Barovia,
been
and he
it's been
shouldn't have known
corrupted.
That was gonna happen.
Been corrupted by
I feel
Strahd.
so sad for him.
Definitely need to fix this, guys. I don't think we can refuse this quest.
Yes,
We
yes.
have no idea where his bones are.
Let us look for his bones. They must be in this
That's why I
tower.
said the mausoleum is out back. That's why I was like, maybe they're fucking
Well,
down in the mausoleum.
no,
That's where you put bones, right?
No, according to this, we need to put his bones in the mausoleum. They're not in the mausoleum.
It didn't say we needed to. It just said that fear not death. Even though my body dies, my spirit lives on.
You know what I think?
Let it be a beacon of light, right? So
I think Strahd
his
has
spirit
the
did
most
live
bones.
on, but his spirit's all fucked up.
I think in
Oregon's
that
right.
last statement, he said that he was going to battle and that he was going to defend himself. I think Strahd kicked his ass,
Yeah, I don't
and
think
Strahd took the took the
Strahd's
bones back to
brother.
his cabin.
No, we know what happened.
Or Strahd's brother.
Strahd's brother
whoever
stabbed
killed
him
him.
in the fucking stomach with Strahd's brother's sword, which is the sword we're here looking for.
Hey Nick, can you push that story to me real quick again? The letter from the journal of sorry, I just wanted to reread just to make sure.
Well, either way, we know that he lost.
I mean,
Yeah.
all he says is my bones will be scattered. Will be scattered among my enemies. That's the only thing he said about that.
He says, "My one regret is that my remains will not lie in the rightful place in the hallowed mausoleum of Argynvost Hall." So they're not in the mausoleum. So the quest, and the
We gotta find
Gargoyle Dragon said, when the dragon dreams its dream within its rightful
Yeah, no,
tomb.
I got you.
So we have to go grab
Picking
the
up what you
bones,
put down.
put them in the mausoleum, and then that quest is complete and we level to 7. Boom.
Somebody has the bones somewhere. and I don't think
Exactly.
it's gonna be here. That's the problem.
Well, okay, fine, but let's still check out Sword Room and check out the mausoleum.
I'm not
Uh,
against
By the way,
I'm not against the plan. I'm just saying we need to find those bones.
by the way,
No,
I
I
just want to
got
point
you.
out.
I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
Yeah.
We saw something in that throne room.
We have to
did.
find the throne room.
But I would also like to say, if leveling up is what you want, one of the things is to rescue Von Richten, and the person who last had Von Richten is outside. And I'm just saying, like I've been saying, if we really wanted to, I bet we could like kill all of them and leave one of them alive and torture them. I don't know if anyone still does that, but like I thought we were the Inquisition.
Okay, so let me ask you this question, Emery. This is just out of character. Are you chaotic, or are you evil? I should say, not chaotic, but are you evil?
Sometimes.
Okay.
But not all the time.
Okay. No, I'm just saying.
I thought that was pretty clear. Yeah. Sometimes
that'd be an evil person's like, you know what? Ends justify the mean. Let's go kill those people. Just asking.
Well, Nick, Von Richten gave me something, and Nick said he'd figure out what it was later. So, yeah, Von Richten is definitely a side thing, but I feel like right now we're doing the sword dragon thing.
Right. Okay, so.
I mean, and they are on the side, but, you know, do we want to go start a fight with them right now in the middle of this? I'm thinking maybe later.
I think we need to find the throne room. Like
Yeah. So, Rao, you're still on the stairs. Where do you want to go? Because you haven't done anything.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, where
Rao stairs.
where to go?
What's that?
Well, I would have told you that through that I said that I think the guy I saw was like directly in front of me, like this way through the past the curtain.
Oh, okay.
He'd be like somewhere over here. I assume, based on where I was.
Yeah, that seems about right. I mean, we know where these stairways are.
Yeah,
I climbed up this whole fucking building. I'm with you, Emery.
Well, so I don't want to put a damper on your exploration down there, but I'm just saying, like, there's a door here, and there's a door here, which probably come out of this room.
You can actually see into that door. It's hanging on the hinges.
Mhm.
This room. So this is an interesting room. The walls of this room are lined with lead. Emptied chests and shattered vases lie strewn upon the floor. Their contents plundered.
Well, damn.
Damn.
I was
This
expecting
looks
it to be connected.
Maybe it was a treasure room.
Because detect
The
magic
throne
won't
room
go.
has to be nearby.
Sorry, what?
I said probably because detect magic won't go through lead.
Yeah.
Scrying. Yeah.
That is
So
true.
if they store magic items in there, that would be like a good way to hide them, or you know, so people wouldn't just detect your shitload of magical items in that room.
All right. Well, I guess the last thing I want to do is go check this, and then I'll join you guys down there. That's what I was getting. Just so that we don't have to
Okay.
backtrack is what I'm getting at.
So yeah, so
No, yeah, do your thing, man.
you open these doors, and you see rich drapes faded but neglect. Time and neglect hide the windows of this otherwise empty room. Yeah, it's kind of hard to understand what this room might be for. It is a large, empty room with no furnishings, really.
So I guess I'll open all the drapes and then leave the room, just to see what happens.
Yeah, there's the tattered drapes. Some of them just rip,
Well, damn.
and yeah, it's just windows.
Okay. Well, Dalpin,
Worth a
Don't
try.
break them.
I'm not. I'm leaving them there. Shall we rejoin the rest of the group? Or is there anything you wish to search for, Dalpin?
No, I think I found what I was looking for.
Okay. You hold on to that painting.
What?
Yeah. I told you to take the painting.
I don't think stealing's a good idea. Or very nice.
And I mean, the painting is pretty big, so
Oh, okay. I figured it
I'm not
was...
sure what you.
No, I mean, I figured it was because, they yelled out, hey, let's just take the painting with us to, look at something. And I was like, okay, we can do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably on the order of like
No, I got you.
3
It's
feet
like,
wide and
yeah,
3 or 4 feet tall or something like. It's a
a
big
normal
painting.
massive painting, yeah. We'll leave it here.
Okay, so you can all sort of regroup in this gallery. Where do you want to go from here?
So, we can check through the curtain or check down south. What do you say, Emmerich?
And if you look through the curtain, you see that there's a this looks like a ruined bathroom.
Ah,
Tiled floor, iron bathtub filled with debris from the collapsed roof.
if only it worked.
I would say to go to the south in that situation.
In the bathroom back then, just a hole in it.
Basically,
I mean, back in the day, you
there's
had,
a
like,
there's a
servants.
bucket. Yeah, I mean it's literally a bathroom. There's a bathtub there.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I see.
Servants bring you
I mean-
hot water, and
did people take shits in their bathroom
no.
back
You
then?
saw
I don't
Game
know.
of Thrones, they just have like a hole.
I thought they just took shit in like pots and they like threw them out the window or something.
It
Yeah.
depends on like really the
Yeah.
age.
Shit in a bag.
And where?
This is
Yeah.
a magical world. People don't have to shit if they don't want to.
No, this is Barovia. People shit everywhere.
Before anyone.
This is fucking Barovia. There's just shit in the streets.
Trying
Um,
1700s.
so the
England.
hall to the south looks much like the hall to the north.
Well,
Go
guys,
exploring.
yes, that's
We're going on an adventure, guys. We're adventurers.
I want to try to peek down these hallways.
yes. Gloom stalk and lead the way, my friend.
Gloom and peeking.
I like being in the middle, guys. I like that.
Also, through this hallway, there's a lot of light coming in, and yeah, that hallway just leads to the ruined part mansion. And to the north, there's this pile of rubble blocking the hall, or not really blocking it, but just piled up.
I will check this door.
Okay, you want to open the door?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so this opens up into a ruined bedchamber. Most of the chamber is collapsed, the wooden floor is strewn with rubble, and falls away into a foggy abyss to the The roof overhead is jagged and broken.
Ah,
Doesn't seem to be anything interesting going on in this room.
well damn, I tried.
And the room to the east has the exact same description.
Well, there we go. Okay.
Is that a solid wall? Can I peek around this? Is this collapsed too, or is this another room?
So it's collapsed. But as you sort of like pick, what's that?
Can you share the map that we're on?
We're way down south, man.
Yeah.
On map 2.
Okay, I got it.
Dash Argon rolls to 2.
Okay, so you look into this large hall. The west wall of this 50-foot long, 30-foot wide audience hall has crumbled, leaving a gaping hole in a pile of rubble. Weapons and shields that once hung from the wall have fallen to the floor and succumbed to rust. A large wooden throne, carved to resemble a dragon with unfolding wings, faces 3 tall windows to the west. And you can see, from your perspective here, that there is some figure in the chair. You can see 2 arms resting on the arms rests. It does not move.
Spooky ghost.
God damn it. Can we get there?
You just have to climb over that rubble, yeah.
Let's go.
Well,
Yeah, I guess I'll enter just kind of quietly, but I guess a little reverently. I don't know who's here, but you know, he's got a fucking throne facing this window, and he's still here, so he's
Oh, okay.
somebody fucking important or something. I don't know. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay,
bro,
so
come on.
who's going into the audience chamber and who's going somewhere else?
I'm
Well,
going
I-
to the audience.
I was just checking behind this curtain to see if it, was a hidden
Mhm.
door. But
Yeah, it's a staircase.
I will.
Head-
Yeah, I'll hide in this corner for now.
Okay.
Let the heavier people.
As you all sort of pick your way across the rubble and approach this throne, you hear a gravelly voice say, "Go away." And you see the arms that you can sort of see from around, sitting on the armrests, just sort of move ever so slowly.
Cutting out. You cut out.
The arms
You
moved
said
ever
the
so
arms
slightly.
moved so slightly, yeah.
Move or group?
Moved.
They move.
Okay.
After a few seconds,
Can I just say, are you Lord Argynvost?
Are you the light of this land?
I'm gonna go with probably not. No. But yeah.
he says, the figure stands, and he says, "I am Vladimir Horngard,
Vladimir Horngard.
and I am the commander of Lord Argynvost's troops."
Ah,
He sent us here to tell you time to see the light.
The creature's grip on his greatsword tightens. He says, "If you have come to destroy me, then know this. I perished defending this land from evil over 4 centuries ago. Because of my failure, I am forever doomed. If you destroy this body, my spirit will find a new corpse to inhabit, and I will hunt you down. You cannot free me from my damnation, nor would I wish.
Okay.
If you have come to free this land from the creature that feasts on the blood of the innocent, then know this. There is no monster I hate more than Strahd von Zarevich."
Then you, sir, have
He-
found an ally.
He's got a whole speech.
He says, "Stop interrupting me, you assholes."
Sorry.
He says, "Strahd's armies slew Argynvost, broke the life of the knight I loved, and destroyed the valiant order to which I devoted my life. But Strahd has already died once. He cannot be allowed to die again. Instead, he must suffer eternally in a hell of his own creation, from which he can never escape. Whatever can be done to bring him misery and unrest, I will do. But I will destroy anyone who tries to end his torment."
Help us kill his girlfriend. That seems to cause him the most stress.
so
Cry blood even.
Sir Knight, I have one question for you. Do you know what happened to the body of the knight you served?
The body of the knights.
No, the knight he served.
Just
The body of
Argynvost.
Argynvost, who wanted to be buried in his ancestral mausoleum.
Yes.
He says, you see anger flash in his eyes.
We wish to rest him in his
He says,
ancestral
"What do
mausoleum.
you? He was butchered and taken for trophies."
Right, but do you know where he was taken?
We're trying to recover that.
We are trying to
Would it-
put him in his
I think
ancestral
I have a
mausoleum.
guess. I think at this point.
I know, but I'm just
He says, "The devil took him to his castle."
thank you. We just
Oh,
want to make
When
sure.
he says that, you remember a
Yeah, the big
hall
dragon
of
head on the wall.
bones with a massive
Yeah,
dragon skull.
Oh
over
my
the door.
god.
downstairs. Over there.
Oh, right by the Mongol folk guy.
Yeah, downstairs, right by him. Yeah.
Human bones or dragon
That's what I'm
bones?
saying. I have a pretty good guess at this point.
God, that was so many bones. Do you think we
Um,
could get away with just the head?
Everybody make a perception check.
Oh boy. A 12.
Oh, but I should have had lights on my. Well, it wouldn't.
Emmerich, you see, tucked into his girdle, his sword, which he has this massive, very nice looking two-handed sword. He has tucked into the belt a ornate golden hilt with that appears to be part of a broken sword. The blade of this sword is made of crystal and is snapped about 2 inches from the hilt. The hilt is an ornate hilt, and the pommel is in the shape of Strahd's crest.
So
Oh.
we see.
So, Sir Horngard, the Vistani outside wish to take that sword from you.
And they would give it to Strahd, whereas we oppose Strahd.
He says, well, they cannot have it.
I just figured I would forewarn you.
If they enter this place, they will be slain.
So I know you said like
dragon?
all the
So, is there any way maybe we could have it? We found that Strahd fears this blade more than anything, and we came here to retrieve it.
And what would you do with the blade if you...
Kill various vampire spawn.
Well, we hope to kill Strahd.
No,
It looks like
no.
Because
Remember, he doesn't
He
want
says-
Strahd to die.
he says, if you seek to destroy it, then I will do nothing. Strahd must live forever damned. An
So-
eternity in hell is not enough punishment.
So what about this? We impale him on the sword. We don't kill him, but he was placed outside, and ravens and such peck at his eyes.
Sir, the
I mean,
one thing that
honestly,
we-
though, can you kill him though, or does he just come back? Like, I don't know. Doesn't he
I-
just come back?
I want to say to him that we've been through the lands through many days now, and the one thing that, sir, that I have learned
Is
or did I cut out?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
What did you hear me stop talking?
You were going to tell us the one thing you learned.
Exactly.
Oh, his drive is for his love, and he has her now. at
No, he
the
doesn't.
Castle. Yeah, he does. He brought her back to life. He's
No.
like the golem.
Yeah, it's in the flesh golem, but that's not arena.
It's Irina's soul, and that's the only thing that matters. Because the soul is what's damned to like repeat over and over again. So supposedly, he was happy with the result. Is the thing. Is he was like, yeah, this is just as good.
I think he said that
And
was
I'm-
acceptable, not that was good.
He seemed pleased. And the other
Okay.
thing is, you weren't there. Shut up. I was there. Also, that golem probably lives forever. Question mark. So, it's probably in this guy's interest to go fuck with Strahd if he wants him to be miserable, because he might. He might.
Does he just quickly ask him? I mean, will he,
This guy doesn't seem interested in helping you at all.
what
Like,
if he wants to?
In fact,
harass
make an
Strahd?
insight check, I guess.
Check.
So Raul, he's after one thing and one thing only: making Strahd pay through torment. He
So
doesn't want the
does
quick
that-
release of
He,
death.
he doesn't seem... Although his body can't be killed, it seems like his mind is not really... It's clouded by hatred, like all these revenants. He hasn't attacked you on sight, but just because you're not sure why. I mean, it seems like if you try to defy him, he's not afraid to fight and die, fight and die, and die and die and die.
Right.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I think we need to go solve the dragon thing, because I don't think this guy's gonna help us.
In fact,
unless
he
we do
sits
something.
back down on his throne and he says, "Now be gone."
So, quick question for you, sir, or Hornguard, do you mind if we take any of the swords that are laying in this in this room, rather, so that we might persuade the Vistani that this is the blade that Strahd seeks?
If I'm sorry, do what?
So I'm
We
saying
want to try to.
we want to trick the Vistani by taking one of these fucking swords that's laying strewn about and say, this is the sword that he seeks. Here, have it.
You're not gonna believe you.
He dismisses you with a wave of his hand.
I'm going to pick up one of the swords.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to care about
Okay,
that.
okay.
He's just gonna think we're too stupid to know what the real sword looks like.
No. Once again, it's all a ruse. You know, we get Esmeralda to leave with the Vistani. All we have to do is like polish up the sword. Be like, here, have the damn sword. Leave us be.
I'm pretty sure Esmeralda's just gonna like walk past us and get mauled by a dragon.
Or get mauled by this dude. I have a feeling this dude. can rise.
Esmeralda's got a cool looking gear. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, you know, if we can trick her, that's one way we can do it without, you know, her character dying and then us then doing Von Richten.
Ask where Van Richten is the next time we see her, though. I can't ask. She won't talk.
In my opinion, guys, like if we don't get it, like if we don't get the sword from him, I think she's gonna get it. That's my opinion.
I don't think anyone's gonna get the sword from him until the Argonauts is at rest. I think that's part of the deal because he doesn't even have the whole sword. It looks like he only has part of the sword. It's broken. It's not gonna be worth anything. And second of all, he can't die apparently. And I'm pretty sure he can kill all the Vistani out there. I'm pretty sure we could kill the Vistani out there if we really had to.
I don't know.
They're probably asleep right now. I could summon a giant snake to go eat them in their sleep or something. Like it'd be a surprise round. I don't know, dude. I'm just saying. Like I don't think the Vistani are gonna get past this, but I think if we want this guy's help, or if we want the sword, we're either gonna have to kill this guy, or we're gonna have to go to the get that dragon like bone, like it's then bring it to the mausoleum. And
I think I don't know about the sword whether it'll be gone or not, but I think that the idea is if we bury him, we'll bring the light back, and all these shadows, including Argynvost and these guys, like we'll show them the light. That's what he was talking about, show them the light. The big old fucking shining Holy Grail fucking tower.
Yeah,
maybe they'll all turn good again, and then they'll be helpful. Now, whether the fucking Vistani took the sword from that guy by then or not, I don't know. Seems like there's a lot of badass fuckers to go through.
Yeah.
We have all right. So here we are. Here's our new quest counter, guys. It's basically go back to Strahd's castle. Go help that one guy that we said we would help and we never did. The elf. Yeah. Then there's also go kill Baba Lysaga. And I think those are the 3 quests we know about right now, and I think all of them are gonna suck.
Well,
we just left Strahd's castle, right? And we barely got out. So how are we gonna get back in? Even if we get back in, how would we get out again?
I'm honest, we had the option of going here first, and we didn't, and we could have grabbed the dragon bones when we were there.
I mean, but we didn't.
Well, we have to do something. What do you guys want to do? We're basically we have to decide what to do now. Are we gonna just leave?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think, yeah, but maybe we try to fool the Distani, even though that's probably not going to work.
If only we had mending.
They don't really like us.
If only we had mending, dude.
We could mend the sword and be like, here's the damn sword.
7, and then I can do mending.
Well, I don't know if anyone cares, but we don't have to go. I don't know. We still have Casimir Velikov, Grandpa, and the Amber Doors at Solinka Pass. We have Why the Weather's Freezing and the Temple of God of Magic, and then also that weird fucking Mist City we saw to the west from where we're at. Remember when we were down near Brezhik, we saw fucking a town through the mists?
Right.
So, I mean, there's other shit out there.
Well, I think the town with the mist has some correlation to killing Baba Lysaga.
I don't know.
I know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Baba Lysaga's home, wasn't it?
No. Baba Saga's
Yeah.
home was over by the gym. We saw it glowing.
It was all
Don't we,
misty.
don't we have another an idea where another one of the gems is?
Well, I mean, if we couldn't even do. Oh, yeah, well, we got to ask Danica, her husband, I think, back at the town. I meant to ask about that. I forgot. But I think her husband supposedly knows something about it.
Right.
What are they? What are these things? Milestones?
Yeah, the milestones themselves. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to find the Reddit page. I found it.
Okay. GM link.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Nick. I feel like we were a little like, like there's so much to do now. Okay, we failed that. Did we fail? Did we fail the refuse the abbot? I feel like I ended up doing his thing for him.
I kind of pissed off the abbot. I'll put it that way too.
So, saying that the abbot is the one of the main tenets of the Inquisition is destroying these creatures, these otherworldly creatures of evil. Yeah. The abbot, depending on how you interact with him, could be one of those.
Yeah, I mean, because he's kind of
Well,
he's kind
we
of a
didn't interact
corrupted
with him.
diva, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't interact with him incorrectly. Apparently, we missed. Okay, that seems all right. So,
Well, just
we can
saying that
go hunt down the werewolf.
if you take exception to him being this twisted evil freak who does experiments on people and
True.
and decide that, hey, we should probably kill him to rid the world of him, then then he's a target.
Just like
But
Victor.
otherwise, no, he's not.
I'm part of
Just
the
like
Inquisition. I'm just kind of here for the rest, I guess.
So,
I
yeah,
don't know. Evil is chill, but like with that, but most of the time, Emmerich thinks that's kind of fucked up and shouldn't be around that guy. Like for 95%.
So we still
we
need
could
to
we
rescue
could
the
go
children.
Yeah. Ezek. Did we ever find out what happened to Ezek?
Didn't you tempt him to fly off to face
Yeah,
Strahd?
he went into the mist or something. Like he just left or something. But we
That
could go
was
see
strong.
what he's up to. We could go. We could go talk to Esmeralda, the sexy Vistani bounty hunter, and try to find out where Rudolph Van Richten is. We could like I just want to get out of him and torture them.
So another thing that's not really a milestone or a quest or anything, but something said you were going to do is help Victor with his. Victor wants to know how to get through the mists.
Yeah, he wants me to line.
You did pledge to help him.
Vistani. Whatever happened to his follower that he had following the team around?
I just forgot about him.
Oh, okay.
So what do you guys want to do? We have a ton of things that we can do now, but we have to pick one. And it looks like some of the things that we want to do, maybe we don't want to do right now anymore.
But yeah, is there a milestone that's not suicide?
Well, we can talk to Esmeralda right now because she's outside.
Esmeralda's here. Esmeralda is not impressed with us at the moment. But I don't know what's up with her. We probably can't kill Baba Lysaga yet. We probably should wait. Saving Irina seems highly unlikely in this current state. I think killing Strahd is how we're going to save Irina, so that's like endgame.
Yeah, so
Ezek, we could go find out what Ezek did. Like he couldn't be too far, but he was scary. What level? Are we level 4?
I mean, he's a fucking demon, so.
We were like level 3 or 4 when we fought him, right? So
Yeah.
like we're stronger now.
it literally took a crazed Victor casting a level 5 spell to drive Ezek out of the house.
So at the end of the day,
Yeah, he's a fucking demon.
Victor really wanted to.
He's probably the only dude that could come in here and fucking give this guy on his throne a fight.
Right. So I would say let's talk to Esmeralda right now, and then we can potentially try to save the children by finding the vampire, go to the Amber Door Temple, or deal with Bobby Lysaga. I mean, those are like the 3 choices we have right now.
I'm voting against Babylon Saga.
I
Okay.
vote against Babala Saga.
Okay, that's fine. I was just throwing
I
out.
vote for fighting the werewolf pack. Remember that werewolf pack that keeps chasing us? What if we let them catch up to us and we kill all of them except one of them, and then we chase it back to wherever
Man,
it
you're
goes?
so evil. But that sounds like a good plan. It's the only way I know
Emmerich-
capturing.
Emmerich has
Emmerich
just
they're
faced
werewolves.
Strahd.
I mean,
It's not my fault.
I was a vampire.
we
I
only
was a werewolf.
tolerated you as a werewolf because we knew you. Like, these guys get nothing.
Well, let me put it this way. I don't care anymore. I'm not a werewolf.
That's what I said. We only tolerated when you were a werewolf because we knew you. So now it's not a problem.
You know what? Let's go take care of
Kill
them.
the werewolf.
So let's
Yeah,
talk to
alright.
Esmeralda and then go fuck off with the damn werewolves.
Yeah, I mean, if Esmeralda, we can let her know that, like, hey, there's a guy who can't die up there and the sword's not even
No,
there.
we're not telling her that.
Oh.
We're going to show
We're
her the
not gonna
sword.
tell her shit.
We're going to show her this sword and say, and give it to her. Like, here's the sword, Strahd wants. And I will try to deceive her.
Okay, so what are you guys gonna do? Like, go back up to the roof and climb down?
Sure.
Sure.
I really think we shouldn't leave that sword. I'm just saying that right now.
Really, you don't think we should leave the sword here? What do you want to do? Do you want to kill this guy?
I think it's,
I'm-
we're gonna,
That's
I think it's
the
gonna
other
be
option.
gone.
He's not
Be
going to
gone.
give it. We can either kill this guy and have him come back and try to kill us and make an enemy for eternity, or we can leave and just rethink that maybe Esmeralda can't get the sword. I mean, it's up to us. We can fight this guy, or we can fight Esmeralda. I don't know what you.
It's a good point, though. Esmeralda was talking all this shit about pros, but they haven't been in here. They're just sitting here to wait and see what happens with us. I mean, we could just rappel back out of the castle, not
Yeah, but
say
they did
get
the thing
next to her, and we'd be
before,
like,
and then
okay,
they
it's your
got-
turn. Like, see what happens to them.
I mean, we could set
I
up
feel
a
like
game
we
to
did
wait.
that before, and then they took the thing that we were trying to get.
I'm saying maybe they can't. Why haven't they already? That's what I'm saying. If we go out and wait next to them and be like, okay, it's your turn. Like, if they can take it, why aren't they here?
All right.
Them-
I just
Is a rip, but wait,
So-
do we not have a nice sword, like a special, like a sword that we found somewhere that we could just that like a magic sword? Do we not have?
All right, guys. So here's my only thing: is that we knew it was a crystal sword. I don't know that they know that, but I'm just going to tell you: if they do know that, then there is not a single fucking sword you can give them they will believe.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no way they don't know. She even said we don't know what we're looking for. I'm sure like Strahd probably told her what it is.
Yeah, probably good bet.
Like, she knows what she's looking for, and she knows Strahd wants it. So like that leads me to believe she's got a pretty good handle on the situation. She just doesn't know what's in here. Maybe
I
she
feel
does.
like they're waiting to see if we get it, so that they can just try to kick our ass when we leave and save themselves the trouble. That's what I feel like.
You want to leave and just not talk to them and see what they do.
Well, hey Nick, does this Van Richten quest? Because you said Von Richten gave me something, but you had no idea what it was, and you'd think of it later. Is that
So-
something that would be appropriate to talking to her?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, so essentially, what he gave you is a small stone with some just intricate, not even really intricate, but just like some odd carvings on it. You're not sure what it is, but it seems maybe like it's been imbued with some kind of magic. And I think maybe your ranger senses would tell you, yeah, this is some sort of magical thing, but you don't exactly know what.
Don't we have someone in our group that can identify now? Like a
oh, you did.
no, my other.
Yeah, you did have a. Well,
It was
back in
my
Malaki, you got
follower.
one of your followers.
My follower, Igor, he's able to identify.
Okay, want to just have him identify it?
Well, okay, but we're not with Igor right now. We're in the middle of this castle trying to figure out what we're
Yeah.
gonna fucking do with our lives.
Igor's in Barovia, chilling in the town of Barovia.
We're leaving the castle, right?
So everybody wants to go talk to the Vistani and try
Play
to
it by
find
ear.
out what's in it.
I think we should ask the Vistani about Von Richten, if you guys want to try to fool her with a sword, go ahead. I have like 5%. I have like 2% confidence that'll work. But by all means, try it. But we should ask her about Von Richten first, and then they'll probably try to kill us if we leave and just pretend because they're like, oh, those motherfuckers have the sword. But that's what I think.
I mean, if they try to kill us, then
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Just ask about Ron Richten first. I don't want them all to get killed or us all to get killed before finding out about Von Richten.
how about we like camp in like a side room and see if they leave? Because like, I mean, I don't know. I doubt leaving the sword here is a good idea. But
Guys, we have debated this for more than 15 minutes. What are we gonna do?
yes, everybody wants to go outside and talk to the Visani.
Okay, you go outside and talk to the Vistani. Sort of climb back up this. You can actually just take the stairs.
Yep.
Take the stairs up and rappel back, and they are waiting there at the bottom where they were. Esmeralda just says, "So, how was your luck? Did you find it?"
No,
That's too bad.
that place is a death trap. Everywhere you go, it's death.
Well, you said there's a dragon.
Yes, exactly. A shade. You guys aren't gonna talk to her.
I mean, you were talking to her, man.
I just said what I had to say. I mean,
Yeah, I
talking
mean,
to her,
so she comes over and they seem friendly. Um, the Vistani are basically just they've set up a little camp and they're cooking their beans or whatever. She says, "Come, you look hungry.
Very hungry. I love food.
Have some food. We have wine.
You have
As well.
wine? Oh, awesome. I got wine too. Let's go.
The Vistani
Indeed.
always have wine.
I got champagne. Let's drink it. Straight from the castle. Let's go.
From the castle.
Amric will partake.
Ah, yes.
You've been to Castle Ravenloft then.
Ah, yes. He served us this wine himself.
You had dinner with Strahd.
We sure did.
he tried to
Impressive.
eat us.
It was awful.
He did what? He did what?
He
Toyed with us?
I mean, well, I forget the woman's name.
Irina?
No, the other one.
Gertruda?
Gertruda?
There it is. Yeah.
She's dead.
She's in a better place.
No, she's not. She's in his fucking brain. That's not a great place.
Yeah.
I would argue that's a shitty place to spend eternity.
She says, I've never heard of Gertruda. Who is this?
It's one of Strahd's.
Some
Drinks.
Barovian.
Yeah. Yeah, some.
But pitiful
Yes.
people.
Really beautiful.
No offense, Emmerich.
Oh, no. Guilty. This fucking sucks here. Place is shit. I mean, I lived in the fucking woods. I did a lot of weird shit, so I got no high ground. How about that wine and food?
Yeah, so they're cooking and serving it up and eating dinner, and they share.
Fuck yeah! All right, let's do this shit.
So, whatever happened?
Yeah,
to
whatever
him?
happened to that guy?
Van Richten?
Yeah.
Well, I turned him in. I took him to
Strahd?
Marietta Bay, as I said.
You
Oh, no.
No what? Hello?
I think you broke her, Emmerich.
Did Nick die?
Probably.
Oh, dude, he got the COVID. So the fast version.
Immediate version.
Yeah. He died. He had death. What kind? It was the instant kind. Instant death. That's the worst kind of death. or at least the scariest kind.
Said Discord's fucking up. And
Yeah. Nick just no, that's his ghost. Nick had sudden death syndrome.
Yep.
Yeah. You know that thing that causes people to just die, just like out of nowhere. Yeah. Dude,
Sounds pretty
Esmeralda's
horrible.
cool as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Esmeralda's dope. She is fucking. She's got a fucking robot leg like that. That's all I want in my life right about now. Dude, Emmerich
You
lives
want-
in the woods.
you
He was like,
wanted with Esmeralda.
I just want her
Emmerich
leg.
had crush.
I want her
Yeah.
fucking leg. I want to chop off her leg and take it.
Oh, Jesus, don't
Dude,
do
do you
that.
see that? I didn't know you. Emmerich didn't realize that if you lost a body part, you could replace it with something else, like other than like a piece of wood. Like he didn't realize there were cool options. He's always just seen like druids chopping off body parts and then dying. Like this is Barovia. We don't get cool things like this that often.
Well, here's what I'd say: when you wild shape, you probably don't get to keep that metal leg.
That's debatable.
Your metal leg doesn't grow or shrink with you.
Welcome back.
Yeah, but does my animal also miss my appendages? I don't think it does. I think I can just turn into a good animal because some animals got more than 4 appendages.
No, but what
Like, I
I'm
can turn
saying
into an
is,
octopus.
when you shapeshift from man with one leg and metal leg into octopus, the metal leg drops, so that when you have to transform back,
I thought you have the option of like just absorbing it with you.
that's a real.
Yeah, druids do. Druids
Yeah.
can bring their equipment with them.
Ah,
Lycanthropes
Yeah.
cannot.
Yeah, This is druid. This is druidism, not fucking lycanthrope.
Guys, I'm gonna switch this server to a different region.
okay.
Hopefully, it won't fuck with anybody.
It
Hey
fucked
Nick,
with us all.
are you working?
We all start speaking German.
So, other than Van Richten getting turned in, like, who did she?
Wait, I have proficiency in these rules?
Right.
There we
I
go.
don't feel like
That's
she's
fine.
a bounty hunter so much as like Strahd's fucking.
Does work now, Nick? No. Oh, yeah. You're keying up. It just sounds like electronic noise. Like your mic's not picking up your voice.
Oh, there it's off. There it's on. Off.
And all I want to do is eat these fucking beans
but-
and drink these fucking wine, guys.
The thing is, you could hear some noise from when he was keying up. So it sounds like maybe his mic is messed up. Not.
Oh, and for the
Discord,
record,
yeah.
I think Emmerich thinks Esmeralda's hot. I think he thinks that she looks kind of like his last
Flirt with
stony
her,
wife.
dude. Hit on her a little bit.
Oh no, Emmerich doesn't do that. Emmerich's got a charisma of -2.
That's okay.
Also, Emmerich's still like
You can
really
still get a
upset about the
20.
death of his wife. That he,
No.
out of his hands.
No
That
love, Nick.
Just-
Yeah, so
There
Oh,
you go.
hey.
Hey, there it is.
Yeah, that worked.
well, I'm on my phone now, so
Dope.
Could hear line noise from you earlier. I guess maybe might be your mic's taking a poo.
maybe, but I couldn't hear anything, so it's probably just I need to reboot my laptop.
He'll
Hey,
turn it on and off again.
Let's continue on for the moment. See how long this lasts.
Cliffhanger.
Well, so somebody asked a question about Von Richten. And
Yeah, she said she turned him in. So who did she turn him into? Where did she find him?
she says, well, I took him back to Marietta Bay in Darkon.
Because you can cross the mist. Say,
And
yeah, how do the Vistani travel through the mist?
Strahd allows them.
they all sort of look at you and they say, well, that's a big question, isn't it?
Quite. I think it's the question in a lot of minds, right?
But I mean,
I think
it can't be difficult.
I think there are some people who would pay a lot of money to have that answered.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Are you those type of people?
Think I know who is that kind of person.
Well, what would it cost?
We could introduce you to the person.
If they were interested in selling that secret, they would have done so a long time ago.
She says, I can help you. I mean, for a price.
Well, what is your price then?
Let's haggle.
She says, well, it depends on what you want.
I want to walk through the mist.
We want to escape these lands. Come and go as we please.
The ocean.
She says,
That
well,
was a nice touch, the ocean. And I want to see the ocean. Oh, wow.
she says, well, that would be, that is possible. Of course, I would have to defy Strahd in order to make that happen, so the price would be steep.
Well, name it.
Where do you wish to go?
Out of character, we can't just tell her that like we want to go to where she took Van Richten. Like, we can't just say
Well, she said it's Darkon. She told us that that was when we saw her in the tower. She told us that the contract was out from Darkon, so we kind of knew. And apparently, Darkon though is a different realm than Barovia, so she straight up took his ass somewhere to fuck else.
we rescue him, we get a level. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, I don't know if we should be running off to, or even trying to run off the Darkon, and I doubt we can afford it anyway.
Either way, what Victor really wants to know, and Victor probably has a pretty penny, and he would probably, if we could get her to him, it's like get him the secret of that, he would probably reward us and give us something.
I guess what she's trying to say is there's the secret of traveling through the mists, but revealing that secret, I mean, that's
Priceless.
that's a lot. But actually just leading you somewhere.
Right, getting taken by her. Yeah.
So yeah, there's a couple of different things that you can talk about. You can talk about revealing the secret of how you travel through the mists. That's difficult. Then there is having her lead you somewhere through the mists, and she also tells you that, well, maybe she could sell you a potion that would allow you to travel through the mists, although that would be dangerous because you don't know where you're going, you don't know what you're doing.
Well, I think we should ask her if there's something we could do to maybe gain the knowledge. So that's. I mean,
think
we would
what-
like to be able to travel freely, and I mean, there must be something.
She said, you are not Vistani, it is forbidden.
Hey, Dorian, aren't you a Stani?
Yes, I am. This
Why don't you know how to walk through the mist?
He looks over you, Dorian, and says, Jesus Christ, what happened to you?
I fell down some stairs.
You are traveling with a zombie.
Yeah, that's what
we're
we're telling
aware.
him.
Hey,
Yeah, we're
hey.
quite aware of that. Thanks for pointing it out. I'll take a big swig of wine. Like this is our.
Listen, he's a nice zombie. It's fine. We
I
seem
will
to-
hand Dorian the wine.
Oh,
that is why we
delicious
need to
wine.
travel to save our friends.
So, guys, I know you mentioned the milestone, but like, so the sword is one of the things that we wanted to get. What about the fucking other cards, the Amber Temple and the other? Are we just like, fuck those cards, or?
No, so the Amber
Do
Temple would be
everything.
going back to the Vistani camp to talk to my quote-unquote uncle, or sorry, grandfather, the
Yeah.
elf that we promised a while ago
As
to
in
go help him.
Yeah, that seems like that would be fun. The question is like, what are we doing about this?
I mean, they seem nice, and we fucking had some food and
Let's
drink,
just
and asked her
answer
about Von Richten, and
They seem self-serving, and right now, us being here is not getting in their way, so they're not going to try to do anything about it. I would say these are acquaintances, not friends.
dude, they're Vistani. Don't fucking turn your back on them.
Yeah. So,
Like
the
gypsies.
question.
Why are you
It's
looking
cool,
at me
Dorian.
like
You're
that?
dead, so you're all right.
we know that Savid doesn't want to deal with these people. Should we sleep here? Or should we leave? Like, what do you guys want to do?
I think we should like go, like hide in the woods and see what they do, and then make it.
I want to take a long rest. I don't care what we do, but I need a long rest. I have not great. So, are we sleeping here? Are we going to go spend the entire night in the woods watching the Vistani? But
I think Valaki is about 4 hours away.
Understand what they do after we leave. Cause like, what if they take the sword?
Do you think they'd come with us to Victor's place? We could take them to Victor and be like, hey, this person will take you through the mist for a price.
So will Victor not like us telling them that?
Victor just wants to know the secret.
That's what Victor wants to know.
Victor wanted some shit. Now, like, we can bring him to it, and who knows what's going to happen in that scenario? But doesn't it feel like it'd be fun to watch?
The other thing is maybe we could get like a potion, give it to him, and he could like reverse engineer that, right?
I'm pretty sure they don't
You're
use
crazy.
a potion.
So you are discussing how Esmeralda and her gang can sort of help you, and she wants to know. Eventually, she asks you, "Well, so tell me about what you saw in the mansion here."
Fucking.
A lot of broken
Did you see
chairs.
anything of the sort?
Oh,
Honestly, it's not great up there.
just this rubble, and every room we went into's been ransacked. It's horrible. There was nothing good. No good.
Esmeralda,
No good.
I'm just gonna flat out tell you the truth.
I whip no. I whip
It
out.
seems like
Nope.
she
Nope.
doesn't exist anymore. It's just not a whole thing anymore.
I whip out the rusted sword and say, "This is the sword I found."
Make a deception check.
You know what? We're gonna use
Sword that he found.
we're gonna use the inspiration on this one. Come on, natural 20. A 15.
She says, she takes a look at it and then tosses it aside. She says, "This is not it."
What do you? Why? What do you? What does it look like?
It is a fine blade with a golden hilt inlaid with Strahd's symbol and a crystal blade.
Ah.
If I saw something like that, I would definitely know it.
Yes.
It would have been nice knowing that
Unmistakable.
before going in there.
Well, I tried to tell you. You didn't want to talk.
They said, "Come
Nice,
on." I
nice,
just
nice.
went with them. I mean,
You catch more flies with honey. You know, an ancient Vistani proverb.
so I reply back to her with another ancient Vistani proverb. "You don't look a gift horse in the mouth." I agree, but
Indeed.
Why are these people fucking claiming these proverbs? I feel like I've heard these before.
They're just wise little Vistanis. Are we gonna get out of here?
I guess so.
Well, what are you? Since we didn't find it, what are your intentions now? We've had this great meal. It's getting dark.
She says, "It is in there. Undoubtedly, we have good information on this. We will find it."
Do you enter in and search today?
No, rest up today. Maybe start tomorrow. There's no rush.
Take a nap. Let's go to sleep.
If I like roll like insight or something, would I know that? Would I have a feeling that they were just kind of scoping us out at this point, or are they really planning on going in?
Yeah, you can roll an insight, sure. They seem pretty serious. From what you know about this chick, I mean, she's a bounty hunter, gun for hire, it seems like. So she doesn't seem like she plays games. And she also seems like she has a lot of tricks up her sleeve.
what I'm talking about.
Look,
Let's try
Are
to
we
get her. I'm gonna. I think we should go try to bring her with us then to talk to this.
I think he's gonna attack her on sight.
I don't give a shit. I don't want them getting the sword.
Kind of. I think she's really useful though.
Hey, how about
Is
this?
there a way we can do this without killing her, getting her killed?
No, how about
She,
this?
she can help us walk.
How about you offer her money so that she goes visit Victor? You know,
Do we have money?
I mean, I
Emmerich
have some
told-
money.
I really know what I have actually.
Emmerich was a hermit.
I mean, I have roughly 200 gold on me.
Let me look.
What is SP better than gold? Is it silver?
SP is silver.
Which is the shittiest?
I
The
got like
shittiest
80
is
gold.
CP.
EP.
Copper, silver, electrum, which is half gold, half silver, gold,
Okay.
then platinum.
Alright, I have 70 plus like
I
another
have-
90 EP.
I got like 80 gold.
Well,
Like,
we have a proposition for you. As the night grows, we have someone that really is in need of access through the mist, and I hear he's willing to pay handsomely. Would you like to come with us to speak with this man? Maybe
Have
make some,
access to what?
to be able to go through the mist.
How about the new Burgermeister?
Yeah,
we're not telling her who though, because then she can just go whenever she wants.
that you would come with us and leave this place.
Who is it? And where do they want to go?
Well, we don't really know that second one.
Well, that's all part of it, isn't it?
Well, he just wishes an audience with someone like you who can travel the mist. I'm sure that he and you rather can work out a deal on the travel cost. We're just willing to offer you a price to join us.
We get our little finder's fee.
Yes, a finder's fee.
She says, "Well, I can get you the potion. You know, if this person just wants the potion, then they can, then yes, you can. I can get it for you.
Yes,
100 gold per day.
100 gold per potion. Got it.
Well, if we bought one potion and brought it to the guy, I mean, you know, it's not a perfect solution, but it's probably more than he has. Honestly, he might be fucking stoked. I mean, he's
No.
a fucking wizard. He can like take it apart and fucking try to synthesize it and shit.
Right. I know what you were going to say, Mr. Pease. All I'm going to say is, and this is in character, do you happen to have the potion on you, or do you have to go get the potion and then come back?
She says, "No, I don't have the potion with me. I must go to Sarpool encampment and get it."
We are willing to ride with you to the encampment and, pay you for your troubles.
She says, "Meet me there in 3 days' time."
Okay.
Can you, type out that name just so I can write it down?
Sarpool. Yeah, okay.
I just don't want to misspell and then stare at it like, what the fuck is this? Okay.
So you went, your party went to the Sarpool encampment. That is where you met Madame Eva. It is over by the Barovia.
Oh, yeah, she drew us the cards. I'm with you now.
She says, "You've spoken to Madame Eva then."
Yes, Madame Eva has gifted us with knowledge of the fates. Peering
She
into
is a mad woman.
peering into the realms of the divine, as she said. Is it Madame Eva that sells the potion, or is it just the chief of the Vistani of that encampment?
She says, "You can deal with me. I will get it for you. Normally not available to outsiders. You know, they keep it very secret."
Right. Oh, well, all this I'm talking to her in Paterna, which is, the Vistani language.
Sure. Yeah.
Just to make her feel comfortable, because I know the other people don't speak it in my party.
Yep.
trying to sell us out, guys.
Hey. You
Alright,
pay the
so-
fee, and I don't have to sell you out. You know, it's
She
that
just told
simple.
us to meet. She just told us to meet her in this other place 3 days from now. The question is, are we leaving her now? Because if we leave, she's going in this castle and maybe die. And
She's not gonna die, dude. She's gonna
Well,
get
hey, we can certainly go and just camp near here and get a full rest and keep watch and wake up in the morning just like them and go watch them go in here. Like it'll be a big sport, dude. We'll go camp where we are, keep our vigilance up, and then wake up when they do and go fucking watch the kids storm the castle.
idea.
Yes. We shall meet you at Serpool in 3 days.
Tonight we rest.
But tonight, yes, we must rest.
We're gonna watch you storm the castle. We're gonna watch the pros do it.
So is it your intent to camp in the woods?
Can we just camp
here?
with them?
I mean, I wouldn't like to camp just with them. I mean, nearby them, right? We can have a camp nearby.
Yeah.
We don't have to go far. I just don't want to be fucking tent to tent with fucking people that may or may not cut my throat in my sleep.
Well, so like how far away?
I don't know.
100 feet?
I'd like to be able to hear them talk.
You want to be
I'd
within
like to
5
go
feet of
more
them?
than 100 feet. I mean, why don't we like maybe they can still see our fire, but let's go like I mean, this is a whole fucking castle on top of this fucking peak. How far can we get and still, you know, not seem totally unneighborly, but we're camping over here and you're camping over their distance.
Yeah,
They seem
Esmeralda
nice.
told you you should stick close to us if you plan to camp for the night. You know, you will be safe with the Bistan.
I
So,
drink more wine.
if they camp here, we could camp 60 feet away from them. I mean, we'd still be near them.
Okay, that's all right.
So I guess my point is I you know, if you're going to like a couple of miles away, you'll be basically by yourself, right?
No,
Right.
we're not a couple miles.
Yeah, I guess we'll stick near them over there. Well, fucking, I'll go gloom sulk by the fucking tower.
Yeah, like, we're here, and they're over here. So that we're, like, 80 feet away.
We never did check out that sweet mausoleum.
I mean, we could go check the mausoleum right now. Before we camp for the night.
I'm fine with doing that real quick. I mean, shit, why not?
Picked another drink.
Good idea.
We can have our minions set up. We can have Igor waiting for us, like setting up our camp, and we'll go see the mausoleum.
Yeah, yes, master. I'll set it up for you.
Wait, is that
Yeah, that's
I think
my
all of your,
minion Igor.
all of
Or
your followers
Seymour.
are back in Velocity.
Igor? While you're here, can you look at this thing?
He just
might
said
be
that they're back in Velocity, so.
an option?
So the mausoleum, just real quick, and then we'll just end. Mausoleum, you see tarnished silver-plated gargoyles shaped like dragon wormlings cling to the stone-tiled roof of the mausoleum. An 8-foot-tall, 4-foot-wide white marble door set into the southwest wall is engraved with the name Argynvost.
I do have one more question for her before we end, Nick.
So, do you want to look at the mausoleum, or do you want to ask her questions?
I guess we'll look at because they're mausoleum.
Okay. So you open the door, and the interior of the mausoleum is dark and dusty. You see 4 empty alcoves with raised floors. Etched into the far wall is a verse written in Draconic.
Well, anyone read Draconic?
Maybe.
Oh, maybe. Nope. I read Celestial, though.
And Rick, you said maybe.
Oh,
It's a negative for me.
no.
Well.
I speak Sylvan and Elven and Celestial.
Yep. That looks like
Well,
Draconic.
Yep. Well, now we know
so-
what bones, and maybe we should find a way to translate that at some point so we put the bones in the right place.
You guys think what I'm? You guys know what I think? I think it's just like the thing that got whispered into his fucking ear earlier.
I mean, it could just be like, here lies Argenvost, blah blah blah. Like, oh great.
Leader of the Silver.
Or it could
Silver
say
Dragons.
like, whatever you do, like, my real remains will rest in the fucking second thing from the right. And you're like, oh, you tricky dragon.
Here be dragons.
You think he's that much of a dick?
Tricky fucking dragons.
I am going to bed.
Okay.
Dalvin, are you still around?
Mm-hmm.
So as you guys are camping, are you setting a watch?
Yeah, I can watch.
Do I
I'll
technically
watch
have to
some.
sleep anymore?
So, Rao, about halfway through your watch, you notice that Dalapin is tossing and turning in his sleep, having a very intense nightmare.
Uh-oh. What's this dream about?
I know what's going on, but I'm asleep.
You're a jerk, Emmerich. You could do something about this.
Emmerich can't do shit. Emmerich's asleep. And I'm not sure that he would know that Emmerich knows anything about this. Because that interaction happened between you and me in a room by ourselves.
Well, Rao, are you just gonna like? Is it Rao that's awake?
Yeah, I'm awake. What do you want me to do?
Well,
I can't read it.
You're watching Dalton have a nightmare.
Yeah, Dalton's like freaking the fuck out.
Like he's having another one of his,
So I guess I'll put him in, 'cause I don't want
It's
to
night
like,
tremors.
fucking, like lose health or.
12 last time.
So I'm gonna kick him. Does he wake up?
You're gonna kick him awake?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll wake up.
What the fuck, bro?
You were having a nightmare. I was afraid. Do you remember what you were dreaming of? You were speaking some weird.
Some old lady. She was trying to steal my soul. Fuck.
God damn it, sir. What is wrong with this land? There's nothing we can really do, right? I guess
Are you
you're
asking
right.
me?
Yeah.
I don't know, is there?
Oh, he's got these nightmares from the witch, right? Night hag. What did you do to even piss her off? I forget.
Well, you burned down her windmill and killed her sister.
Oh, I did that too, though. Doesn't seem to bother me.
Now, you start having nightmares tonight.
Damn it.
So what do we want to do?
Are you gonna go in the mausoleum, or because I want to ask I do have a question for the Vizania chick.
The night watch, I think.
You're at the nice watch.
Yeah,
Oh,
We're going to
Before
bed.
we go to bed, right? Can I talk to her?
All the Vistani are asleep. So this is basically the last thing we're doing before we end. If you want to talk to her again the next morning, you can. What are you going to do about the night hag who is ethereally assaulting Dalapin and his...
I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know what to do. I'm a fucking fighter.
Does anybody else want to do anything?
Alright, am I awake now?
Yeah, are we
Alright,
awake?
Hold on. Before I go to sleep, I'm gonna cast protection from evil and good on me.
Before?
Before I go back to sleep, that hag's scaring the shit out of me.
Why will use ethereal sight to see if the hag is currently fucking
That's what I was thinking.
I'm not awake, but I do nothing.
Oh, you know what though? Protection from good and evil is that concentration because you can't concentrate when you sleep.
Well, then I guess I
I'll-
can't do any. I mean, I don't know. If I can do anything to rid myself of the hack, I suppose I will try, but I don't know what I can do.
So yeah, I'll go into the ethereal site and be like, hopefully I don't see a hack.
You see a hag.
Shit. I'll be like, hey, fuck off.
Yeah, so I don't know if I've explained this before, but you can't really talk. You don't have a form. You're just basically extending your senses. So you can see things and you can sort of hear things, but you
All right. Well,
you
I
don't
think
have any arms. You don't have any legs. You can't. I mean, you can't talk
I
to people.
think that's what I think. I'm going to like move around. I don't know. Last time that a night hag saw me, it ran away. So I'm gonna be like I'm gonna like circle it.
Okay. Does anybody else want to do anything else?
I'll wait till next game to talk about it.
Yeah, I think I'm still going to cast my spell on myself and then maybe sit there for an hour and go back.
I mean, I'll tell him that there's a night hag currently fucking with him, like right in this room.
And that's why I'm casting protection from evil and good. Jeez.
Don't you have like holy water or something? Like, don't you have?
Can't you sanctify water to be holy?
Yeah, can't you do something to fight night hags? Seems like that's kind of up your alley.
You know, it does seem that way.
Oh,
Do I know of a way to fight night hags, Nick?
Well, what made you say cast protection from good and evil?
Because that will prevent her from being able to scare me.
so
It seems like you do know. So, I mean, that's.
Yeah, you know. So can you do something?
So I'm doing it right now.
so hold on. As a point of clarification, is it an ethereal being that's like mentally assaulting him?
It's standing on the ethereal plane.
Uh huh.
So take that and translate that as you will.
Can I make like a? Because there's something I'd like to try to do, and I'm curious if it'd actually work.
I don't know. I'll point to where it was standing, like
Because
right, I was like,
because
I'll be
in
like,
my
right there.
inventory, I have a flask of holy water. And my question would be, and that's why I was like, going to make a roll to find out. If I cover Dalpin with this fucking holy water, will she leave him be?
Yeah, you can make a religion check to see.
Okay. Wish me luck, Dalpin.
Religion.
9.
Good luck.
You're not sure, but maybe.
Because, I
I
mean,
mean, holy water does have some effects against fiends and things.
Wait. We gotta make sure. Wait until I go in. It was standing right there. Wait till I go in, and I'll tell you if you do anything to it with the holy water.
okay, but you can't speak.
Yeah, I think
Well, I
we've
mean,
reached the limit on our ethereal site for the day. So
You're gonna give him, I guess.
So-
We'll see what happens.
So, Dalpin, Dalpin, where are you sleeping for the night?
You know, right here.
Okay, lay down. I open the cork that's holding the flask, and I will make a circle around Dalpin with the holy water. And put a little bit on his fucking forehead.
Hey, it's cold.
Yeah.
So how are you putting it on his forehead? Just like dipping it on your finger? And...
Yeah, no, I'm not touching my fucking fingers with that damn thing. I'm pouring some of it onto his face. My hands aren't touching it, Nick. Actually, I should probably just hand the holy water flask itself to someone else. Have them do it.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
you
when
even touch the flask, you see that it's very uncomfortable to even touch it. So
Delcasol, can you do this?
Yeah, I'll anoint him.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to just give you the flask. I should probably not have it on my person anymore.
It's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, kind of deadly.
So
Here, I'll put it in the party
just
sheet
to
for you.
narrate what happens, Dallopin, you go to sleep, and in your sleep you see yourself, and this twisted night hag crawls under your tent flap and makes her way until she's has her claws on your neck, and she's sitting on your chest. You can't breathe. You start to sort of writhe in terror, and Delcasol, when you see him start to like sort of sweat and writhe around, you apply this holy water to his body. Now, I'm sure you know some sort of purification ritual or something. And at that time, you hear a scream, almost like distant, and Dallopin, you awake at that moment. You see in your dream this creature scream and run away, but it looks like you chased it off with the holy water.
For good?
For now.
Well, that's good.
So, as an action, so you can refill it, Dalpin, using a special ritual. It takes 1 hour, and you have to give 25 gold pieces of silver, powdered silver, and expend a first level spell slot to refill it. I'm just telling you so that if you want, and it's in the description for the holy water flask itself, if you want more peace of mind, that's what you have to do.
I don't think you need to use the whole flask either. Just to,
I know.
Well,
Yeah, it's pretty much the whole flask.
There you go.
oh boy.
The holy water flask is in the party sheet since I can no longer touch it.
Why is that?
We've already established what I am. Let's not, in character make me realize.
Good. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good
Yeah,
night.
have a nice day.
Good night, guys.
Good night, gang.
Yeah, night.
I guess we wait to see what happens at this castle. I guarantee you should get that.
We'll see.
We'll find out.